my quixotic cultists. Hello everybody, and welcome in one and all to our most harrowing of meetings. I'm so glad to have you join us. I'm so glad to have you stop by, say hello. I'm so glad to have everybody here with us today. How are you? How have you been? Tell me about it. I am curious as always. How are you guys? How have you been? How has your day been? I want to hear all about it. As for myself, I have been pretty much busy. I will admit I did treat myself a little bit, just a smidge, and I may have played a couple video games. Just one or two small video games on the side. I mean, can you blame me? There's a new Overwatch update, and they had a bunch of silly, goofy, wacky, little changes to every single character. So I had to check that out. That's not an option. I had to do that. So yes, I played a couple video games. I played a couple video games here and there. I think this not to be a crime. So can you truly blame me? I think not. I think not. But after that, I pretty much just sat there and did everything I needed to, right? I was responsible. I was efficient. And by that, I mean I pretty much just worked on orders. I pretty much just worked. Just did the things I had to do, and that was it. I had a little bit of homework I still have to do. All right, I will admit I have some homework I got to do. Once I'm done with homework, which is I'm gonna do that tonight. It's due tonight, but it's not a big deal. It's like a discussion piece. I don't have to worry about that too much. All I gotta do is then just work through and finish up my delectable orders, which now everything's ready to go. Which took ages. It took so long to get that done. I had to go through, do a bunch of designs, one person. So, full disclosure, I don't do custom, photo editing. I don't make art, right? I don't go through and make the art for people in their orders. They are supposed to give me the image that I just put in for their card. That's all I do. This person didn't seem to understand that, and so she sent me a picture of her cat. And she's like, hey, can you put a tree instead of the cat, like the cat scratching post? Can you put a tree there? No, but I'm nice. And also, by doing this for you, I make myself look better if you write a review. So, I will do it. It's because I have I have like the essentials of photo editing down, right? I know how to blend some stuff. I know how to clip. I was going to say clip. That's all I was going to say. I know how to cut and clip pieces of the like an image out to make it kind of pair together, stretch it out. I know how to make it look okay. Right? I know how to make it look all right. So I was like, sure, I'll give it a try. Once I do it, I'll then also say like, hey, this isn't something I normally do, just so you know. Like I gave her a heads up. This wasn't a surprise to her. Like, yeah, by the way, I also never do this. It was just like, just so you know, this isn't something I normally do, but I tried my best based on what you asked for. So that's exactly what I did. I tried my best based on what she had asked for, and I threw it together. And honestly, not bad. It didn't turn out bad. Then she was like, hey, can you get rid of the background? I'm like, oh, God. So it looks not great. Because it looks like somebody, hand cut out an image from a background and pasted it on a different background. It doesn't look great. But she loved it, so that was fine. So I took ages to do that. I did it. And now I just need to print it and manufacture it and then ship it out. Which luckily, if everything goes well, I can ship out all my orders tomorrow if everybody likes their cards, which is great. Also, hi Zephyr, how are you? Hello. Welcome in. We do have art today, don't worry, we do have art. And to celebrate ArtFight kicking off and to celebrate being part of the best team, I will be opening up in a little bit, you guys, the opportunity to submit your very own jokes. That's right, as a representative of the single best team on ArtFight this year, I will be allowing you guys to submit your own jokes for the people to hear. And then it'll be a vote. You guys can vote whether it was funny or not. That's the idea. The idea is like you tell a joke, it pulls a joke from the list of jokes, and then people say, is it funny, is it not? That's the bit. That's what we got going on today. Mainly because I needed a bit to do something since I'm going to be drawing for the whole time. I'm going to be drawing for 4 hours, give or take. So I needed something to do. So you guys get to be real funny. You get to have funny jokes. You love funny jokes. They're your favorite. They're your favorite. You love jokes. EP but determined. Yeah, rah, rah. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Hopefully your day has been not too shabby. Hopefully you've had a pretty all right day. I'm just basically recapping everything I've done, right? I'm basically just recapping what I've been up to, how my day has gone. It's been kind of all over. I played a little bit of Overwatch because it had a cool new update, and I just started working on orders, and now I'm here. Now I'm here. Now I'm hello, where we get to do art, and then once I'm done with art, then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna finish orders and homework and so on and so forth. You get the idea. It's nothing like, yeah, phooey. That's the idea. That's what we got. We got art, and you guys can tell jokes because team comedy is the best, and that's the end of the thought. Now, because it is day 1 of ArtFight, the website is not going to be the fastest, right? The website is not going to be the best just in general, right? Everybody knows if you've participated in ArtFight, you know that the first day of the event is always the slowest, right? The servers can't handle the massive load of users. Heck, I just got a host error from ArtFight. I'm trying to pull up a list of characters to attack. So everybody knows how day 1 ArtFight goes. Usually it's the first 2 or 3 days, and then they always put an announcement that's like, "Hey guys, sorry about the server errors. We've extended the event next couple days to make up for it." That's how it always goes. So, admittedly, it's been like this for the past 6 years. So, if for whatever reason we can't even get to pull up any characters for me to attack, I'm just gonna work on my character sheet. For Michael, and then if we still have time, I'll do one for Ark as well. Ideally, that doesn't happen, right? Ideally, we can start attacking, but I'm working on that. Struggling is putting it lightly. It's having a time. It's having a time. So we're gonna wait to see if ArtFight can get itself pulled together. If not, we'll just work on character sheets and call it a day, right? Because I have my characters listed. I just haven't gone through and fully I'm blanking. I haven't done a reference sheet for them. I have the character there, and I have a listing. I have information about them. I just haven't gone through and actually made a reference sheet. There is an image, but it's one that I commissioned and not anything I've drawn. Or you get the idea, right? It's on and off. So we're just kind of, yeah. That being said, I'm gonna do one quick little thing because I need to double check something. Because I did upload. If you guys don't know, I upload to. Ow! Cats. Hi. How are you? What brings you here? What brings you here? So I think I smell a filthy mystery teamer with us here today. Already going too hard on your first time. No such thing. No such thing. That it couldn't be. It could never be. That wouldn't happen. Not me currently pulling up a list of characters for me to attack or anything. I haven't been able to start yet because I was like, I'm not gonna draw until I'm not gonna draw until we start the stream, right? Because I needed to do a lot of other things today, so I have been holding off. But I'm freaking ready, kind of, once the website loads, so I can see characters to attack. Don't worry about the content of it. You have nothing to fear. I need to make a new canvas. Make it a screen size. You have nothing to worry about. especially since I need to figure out what exactly we're going to be doing. If you guys don't know, every year with ArtFight, I try and follow a theme, right? At least the past few years, I've tried to have a theme with what I'm drawing, just because I think it makes things a little bit more exciting, keeps it a little goofy, and it helps hide the fact that I still don't really know how to draw or anatomy, and I'm just not the greatest. I like to pretend that it's stylistic, like it's a stylistic choice to make the arms stubby. It's not. I just don't know how to draw them any other way that doesn't look awful. So, what we have today is not going to be very different. What we have today, I have a theme. I have an idea. I just need to figure out which one I want to use. So I actually need to pull up, because I had help from my dear friend Joseph, with a bunch of references that I can pull from that I'm going to now dig through. You guys can't see them. It's not allowed. It's gonna be a surprise until I start drawing them. Then it won't be a surprise. But up until that point, it'll be a surprise. Especially since I don't even know which character I want to attack. I did not do my due diligence before today and like map out characters I wanted to attack with ideas on how to attack. Like, I didn't do that. I normally do. Like, I'm normally on top of it and I like start planning things out. I didn't. So we struggling. We scruggling, if you will. Let me see. I actually have... Oh, what am I gonna use? Because there are so many great little references I can use here. You'll see the the theme pretty fast. You'll see the theme pretty fast. Which of these are gonna be funny but not too difficult for me to draw? Which of these is funny in its own but not hard to draw? Because this is an important distinction. This is very important. All right, I kind of like this one. I kind of like this one for the character I have chosen. Give me this one. Perfect. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna speak very vaguely. I'm not gonna like. Once we start. I'm blanking on the term that I want to use here. Once we start what? Once we start drawing. That's the word. Once we start drawing. Sorry, I'm multitasking here because now I need to bring up a character that I want to use. I have an idea for how to use them, but I need to bring up the character that I want to use. And then once I have the character I want to use, then I also need to go through and I need to I have the reference, I need to find a character. Once I find a character, then I port it into my iPad, use as a reference for the drawing total. And once I do that, then I'm going to start speaking very vaguely about what I'm drawing in that moment. Because by doing so, it enables for me to ensure that if hypothetically I'm drawing a character belonging to someone who is here, they don't get a huge spoilers to what I'm doing. And they could put me on in the background, hypothetically speaking, not like naming anything or just I'm not putting anything out there, just like speaking very broadly. Like if that was to happen, then it would be. But I'm not saying it is happening, just that if it was to happen, it could be done without it being an issue. Theoretically speaking, purely hypothetical. 10 stream streak, not bad. Actually not bad. You're getting there, you know, you're making progress. We do have I don't remember what the record is. It's like something like 30 streams, which is crazy. But you're getting there, I guess. Yeah, I'm the most subtle. I'm the most subtle. This is the one. Okay. I have it. I know what I want to do. I've got it locked in. Question is, who do I want to do it to? I think I want to do it to this one. Which means I need to... Oh, no. No. I know how to get around this. I was going to say, like, oh, no, I know I need to bring it up on my... I need to bring this up on my iPad. I need to go to ArtFight and pull the images. Nope, not doing that. I'm pulling them off my PC, and then I'm throwing them into Discord, so I can just pull them off Discord. That'll be far easier. I don't have to worry about that. And I'm gonna call it a day. And I'm gonna that's it. I don't wanna do this. I don't wanna do this any other way because it's gonna suck any other way. Good lord. Can I just click and drag into, probably not. I have to have it on my desktop. I can put it from my desktop onto the thing. In here. Enter. Look, I will be the first to admit, right? I'm never gonna hide the fact that I kind of needed to I needed to plan ahead. I didn't do that. That was just not something I did. I will openly admit I waited until the last minute to actually do this, and I am feeling the consequences of my actions. The consequences of my actions have now struck, and it is not great. All right, I'm gonna go back to Procreate, and I should be able to finally take us over to start drawing at long last. Art time. Now, like I said, I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna be trying to speak vaguely, so if hypothetically someone was here, they could put me in the background without worrying about what's going on. But we're gonna be drawing a very unique character. I have drawn them before. Right? It's been a while. It's been a while. Welcome in, LK. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. It's been a while since I have drawn them, but I want to say it was, I think it was last year actually. I did draw them last year. It was one of the last attacks I did last. It was one of the last attacks I did last. It was one of the last attacks I did. It was one of the last attacks I did last year. It was like the last 3 or something like that. So admittedly, it's still. So I'm hoping it'll be fine, based on that context. But to start things off, we need to get our reference images. Reference images will come in the form of me just importing them into the canvas, like so. I don't want to reference. I want to import it to this, just in case it shows something I don't want it showing. I don't think it will, but I'm realizing that hitting this, so it'll pop up everything. So insert photo. I'm gonna insert the 2 that I need. There's that, and I can actually use the other one as a reference, because that's fine. Okay. Image. Import. I need this guy. There we go. All right, cool. Now it should be good to take us back over. Should I be looking at the stream or just chilling? Hypothetically speaking, right? Because I know we have a lot of lurkers. I think chat might be. I think chat might be the. Hypothetically speaking, chat might be the easiest place to just hang out for now. Just like off the top of my head, it maybe might be the best place to hang out. keep an eye on, you know, as a moderator, you know, you got to keep things safe, right? You got to keep things nice and safe. All right. So this, once it loads, this is our. Once it loads, this is what we're doing today. We have this little guy right here. This is our target that we will be blowing up with Mind. And then this, oh, it's so small. I forgot. I need to change my pen. I'm just going to do this for the sake of ease. Make it red. There we go. This right here is what we are going to be making this guy do. Right, that's the bit. That's the joke. That's the joke that we got going on here. I think it'll be really funny. I think it'll be really cute. Honestly, I think the person receiving it will probably really like it. That's the hope. That's always the hope. We'll see. With that in mind, I actually need to change the canvas size because I wasn't sure how big to make this originally. Because originally I was like, I don't even know what joke I want to pursue. But now that I have this, I should theoretically be able to just now that I have this, I can change the canvas size, maybe crop and resize. I'm so smart, guys. Guys, you're not going to believe this. I'm really smart. That's so cool. That's actually such a nice ability for it to be able to like let you manually crop it down. That's so good. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So, what I need to do right now, I don't draw these. If you know, you know. I don't draw this that is from that very popular franchise, right? I don't draw these, which means this won't go well. I'm just gonna say it. This won't go well. But the point is that it's a joke, which is why I'm able to hide it not looking good. That's the idea. Seeing as how we have the angle that we're working with, this reference right here is gonna be better, because we have like just this with the smaller body. Got the stream popped out and hidden. Oh, perfect. Perfect. You enjoy that mod view. You enjoy the best view. Best view. You enjoying yourself there, LK? You having a good time? Okay. So I don't draw these. So I'm scared. I'm scared that I'm gonna revert back to my roots, like the 2019 roots of ArtFight, which were literally just me not tracing. I was not tracing. I was freehanding, but it wasn't really drawing, because it was just, I basically just had, it was a small little sketchbook I had, and I would just draw the character referenced directly from the source image, and I'd call that an attack. It was pencil on paper. It looked so bad. It looked so bad. And I still look back on those like, man, that's not even ArtFight. Why did I do that? What is wrong with me? Dumb idiot. Dumb, stupid idiot. But since then, I have gotten better, and now I actually draw scenes and make jokes. That's the whole bit. Here for streak, and I should check back in an hour and a half. You'll be streaming. Yeah, I should be here ideally for the next... I'm scheduled to stream until 9. So within the next 3 hours, maybe a little bit more since I had to start a little bit later. Because, oh, that reminds me. Guys, before you leave, before anybody goes anywhere, before anybody... Actually, this is great for you as well, Kat, because you don't have to see the stream to participate in today's wacky idea. Whoa, we have a wacky idea. If you'll notice, in the channel point redeems, there is now a joke submission channel point redeem. I'm going to have to go through and manually up it each time, so make sure you can keep using it. But what should now happen is every 10 minutes, I have a timer that should go off and pool any jokes. Like, it pulls one joke from the submitted jokes. Now, you can only submit one per run, right? So, say, for example, we're on run 1. So, you can submit one joke here. Once we finish this up, it'll be opened up again later, and you can do another joke then. That's the idea. Like, it goes around and around in a circle. You can only do one per hit. So you get one. Make it count. So with that in mind, every 10 minutes it should pull one of them, and it should call it a joke. And then you guys can actually vote. Again, this is all in chat, so you don't have to worry about saying this in stream. Then it should open a vote, and you guys should be able to vote as to whether or not the joke was funny. If the joke was funny, great. The person who told the joke gets VIP for the next hour. If it wasn't funny, you get timed out for 5 minutes, right? You get punished if you're not funny. You get rewarded if you are funny. It's up to the people to decide if you're funny, though. Welcome to team comedy. We're all jokesters here. We have fun. We have fun here, right, guys? Everybody loves team comedy. Everybody loves team comedy. It's the best team, and if you disagree, you're wrong. You're wrong. Those are the rules. Those are the rules. All right. So, we have our reference. We have our little fella. I'm realizing how intimidating it is to try and draw these. Okay. So, let's start with a sketch. That's how it always starts, right? It always starts with a sketch. I'm actually going to change the opacity on this so I can just use it as like a very rough outline idea and not an actual, like, this is what it's going to be, right? I don't want it to be one-to-one. I want it to be a reference. I now need to find a pen that looks good. Let's use... What is Bronzewing? I genuinely wish they had better digital brushes that weren't like, oh, yeah, this is a round brush. Or, oh, yeah, this is a, like, actual paintbrush. Because I don't know how to do these. Don't tell me I don't lose my powers of look. No, no! Don't worry. I would have to manually do it. I'll keep that in mind. But thin ice. Thin ice. Albatross. What is... Does eucalyptus look okay? I mean, I like the way it looks, but it's not... But it's not going to be a good... Like, I need something that I can, like, sketch with. Without it actually becoming sketchy. You know? You know what I mean? You picking up what I'm putting down? What does Sanderling look like? That'll be fine. We'll use this. Up the size a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Power hold. Oh, oh no. Oh, no. Thick ice. No, no, no. The thinnest of ice. The thinnest of ice. Okay. Oh, God. It's so scary. I don't draw these. Okay. Oh, gods. Let's do head shape. Head shape goes first, right? That's how it works. That's how it works. I wish I knew what the actual, like, source material looked like, so I can see what that is. Okay. Because I know it's stylistic to a point, and otherwise it's like I need to know what the original looks like before I can use this, before I can reference the stylistic, if that makes sense. It's being head-on makes it harder. Skill issue. Head shape. Does it always have the... No, okay, so that's just what it looks like here. But we can actually do this. Basically, I was wondering whether or not the ears, are always like this, you know, flattened down. I'm trying to figure out what I can be vague about, what I can't. I'm trying to figure out if the ears are always flattened down, or if that's just like the reference point that I'm using. I'm thinking it's just the reference point, and then I can make them different. I can make them erect. I can erect the ears. However, for this reference image, I don't want to do that. So this is actually a very good reference to be pulling from. Oh, gods. I'm stalling. Let's see. I actually can follow the original reference here pretty alright. Is that too... I mean, that's okay. Honestly, I'd like the idea of following the source joke a little bit more. I might... Do I want to just mirror the head shape? I kind of want to just mirror the head shape. I hate doing that, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it justice otherwise. I can do half of it maybe okay, but once I go beyond that, then we start getting like scary territory. Duplicate, flip horizontal. There we go. And I should be able to actually, if I merge these two down, merge down. I'm going to rotate it a little bit just to make sure it fits the reference. Like so. Just maybe stretch it a smidge. Oh, right, freeform. I keep forgetting that uniform is... If whenever it says uniform, it's going to make it like all scale at once, which is not quite what I want. There we go. Nope, I'm moving too many things at once. That's not the idea. All right. So we have like the rough head shape, like the jaw at the very least. So now I'm just going to make it... I'm going to finish the actual shape of the head. There we go. And I'm going to move it all down just a smidge so I have room for things like the ears. And that means I have to do less of the body, and that's what we love. I'm going to do the little thing down here. I don't know why I'm trying to like do single strokes. This is very much I need to be sketching this out as much as possible. Stop moving. I need to be sketching this out as much as possible, because otherwise this is not going to go well. I'm already hesitant that it's going to go okay. I don't know why I did this to myself. You know, Kat was saying, you know, going hard day one. This is my going hard day one, because I'm not... you know what I'm saying? I think we all know what I'm saying. They have like that little... I'll do the like this area afterwards. I just need to get the general head shape down. I keep trying to like skip ahead and do other things. Gotta go for now. Bye-bye. Oh, well, thank you for stopping by. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. I'll see you around. Okay, so normally this is just part of the head. I don't actually know what these are. I don't know what these are. Are these like... Are they ears? I don't know what these are. This anatomy confuses me and scares me. Actually don't need much for that or this, because they have very small parts here. There we go. That should be fine for now. Just like as a placeholder. For who you're looking at and asking that. Don't worry. See, this is why I like making it vague, because it's really funny. It's really funny, because then you're just stuck guessing, and you could probably make a good, well-educated guess based on what I've said already. But it leads to points of concern, and that's where I find it to be extra funny. Would be even it would be even funnier if this wasn't even your character. if this was just somebody else's character. And I'm like, yeah, no, you shouldn't watch today's stream just to fuck with you. Oh, that would be so funny. that would be so funny. It's a little mean, but it would also be really funny. You have to admit. You have to admit that would be really funny. Also, I don't know why the eyes are shaped like that. The base material doesn't normally have eyes that are shaped like that. Tell Joey. You can't tell Joe anything. Joey's not here. Joey can't save you here. Joey can't save you today. You're in my territory. Also, Joseph's team tragedy, I think. Hang on, I gotta double check that. I gotta fact check that. I gotta fact check myself here before I start disparaging Joseph too much. before I disparage Joseph, I gotta make sure they're the enemy. Otherwise, I think Joseph's team tragedy. I want to say, because I think it was Joey and Benubi were both team tragedy. You were team mystery. So was Mari. I think their name was Mari. I'm sorry. I'm used to their screen name and not their God-given name. Let's see. People I follow. I should be able to see Joseph there. Oh, wait. Let's see. Joey, where are you? Yep, Team Tragedy. Stinky, dumb Team Tragedy. Why would you even want it? You wouldn't want to converse with the enemy, would you? You wouldn't want to converse with the enemy. I say as though I'm not absolutely planning on trying to team up with more Tragedy users to take down Team Mystery. My argument is like, oh, us emotions, we got to stick together, right? We're about laughter and joy, and then the opposite, the opposite side of the coin, the tragedy, the sadness. Like we have to team up against those that think they're better than us. Stinky mystery. They think they're so cool. Ooh, I'm mysterious. Ooh, you don't know much about me. Ooh, who cares? Who cares? I gotta get on the good side with tragedy. Oh yeah, you're real cool. Yeah, you're real cool. I bet you thought wearing a face mask made you look really neat, didn't it? I bet you thought it make you look real neat. I say as though that's not exactly what I did for years after COVID, because I mean it was more of a self-image thing, but am I projecting a little bit? Maybe. Who told you? All right. So I have that. I need to figure out the ears things. I think they're ears. I think they're ears. I don't actually know if they are, and that scares me. It scares me, because I don't know. I think is that too big? I don't think so. And then do a little ka-chow. I think maybe more like a ka-choo. No, it's like its own. It's like a tumor, It's not like an extension. It's a tumor. I'm pretty sure. So it's like that. There we go. But then this is gonna be cut off, so it's not gonna be the full thing. With that in mind, I need to duplicate this because I will not be able to recreate this on the other side. Duplicate, flip, move, cool. Rotate it around a little bit, and then. So it has to be further up on the head so it actually fits. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Like a glove. So we have that. I'm going to start erasing part of the head since now we have these because it's weird. They're part of the head, which is why I'm like, are they ears? Is this an ear? What are you? Maybe they're horns? I honestly don't know. I honestly have no idea. I don't know if there's like a canon explanation or if they're just like, yeah, these are here. What do you mean, what are they? I don't know. Why are you asking me? Why are you asking me? I don't fucking know. And we'll never be able to know. It's a mystery forever. One of those forever mysteries. I do need to curve this down a little bit more because it was going a little bit too We don't want it to be too We want it to be more womp. So more womp and not like that. And there we go. Clean that up. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad at all. That doesn't look too bad at all. And then in the middle here, because you can see it looks weird and like round there in the middle. That's where we do like some of like the, you know, it gives it. That's where we put the hair basically. The quote unquote hair. I don't really know what to refer to it as. This is where, oh god, what is this, an ear? This might be an ear. You know, looking at it now, this might be an ear. Again, I'm really not sure. Okay, so let me just go like here, because it attaches at this point. Whatever it is. Is it an ear? Is it a module? Is it a cankerous tumor? I don't really know. And then it goes swamp. This is just, needs to be just bigger. Is that big enough? That's the question. I don't think it is, actually. I think I made it too small. It needs to be more of a tumor. A larger tumor. And then it needs to curve a little bit. It's a curvy tumor. There we go. Is that on the right layer? Yeah, it's on its own. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm doing a lot of duplication here. I'm not doing it too much. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. That's, undo. All right. Don't worry about that. Flip, and we're just going to scooch it on over here with a little bit of a rotation. There we go. I'm going to actually need to finish this side a little bit more because it's not perfectly mirrored. I'm scared of how this is going to look. I'm not going to lie. This is... there we go. Clean that up. And then I do the other side here. I mean, I think you get the idea. Once I add a little bit more of the detailing, I think it'll fit together well enough. I think. We'll see. We'll see. Probably. What step do I move on to now? I think I move to... I think I do the quote unquote hair, right? I think that's a solid next step. In fact, I can actually erase, since I'm on this layer already, I can erase some of this because the head is in front of the whatever this is. What I don't know. It's in front of it. Whatever it is, it's in front of it. You go this layer. There we go. There we go. All right. Perfect. Now we move on to the quote-unquote hair. So we're going to do merge down. And I'm going to do the hair on a separate layer just so I can keep track of it. Pen time. So it's just kind of like, it's just kind of, you know, it's kind of whatever it is, it's all over the place. So I should, in theory, be able to just, I should be able to just freehand this more. Like I don't need to draw as much of a reference. Although that being said, I need to make it a little bit thicker. I think I'm making it too thin there, or just it's too flattened down. Which, you know, I don't think it would hurt, but I want to stay a little bit more lore accurate. Lore accurate. This little guy. Even. I keep flattening it down. How do I keep doing that? I keep accidentally making it like flatter than it actually is. It's not giving the volume that it deserves. There we go. A little bit more down. And then a little bit. It's like a bang, you know. It's like having bangs, but not. I guess I don't know. I think I just made them emo. That's not the vibe. That's not the vibe. As funny as it would be, it's not quite what I'm aiming for here. A little bit thicker of a pen. I don't remember what size I normally have it at, so we ball. What happens if I get rid of the head here? What happens if I get rid of the head so I can see what it looks like with the new? I mean, I don't think that's bad, right? I don't think that's bad. I think you get the idea. I think it gets the idea across. And again, I don't need it to be perfect because it's just I don't know, it's a little jokey, it's a little silly, haha. So it's okay to be a little off. Now we do a little bit more of the detailing, especially since needs to do, okay, so it's on the right layer. Needs to go up and then around. And dip it down. Like so. And then womp. And it just cuts into the side of the head there. Where I then am able to do this. I think. Hop. And then around again. There we go. There we go. And then I can actually have like a little, to give the same illusion of depth than there really is in a 2D image. Okay. Am I doing the same thing? I feel like I'm just doing the same thing in freehanding, and it's not given the same. It's not given the same, like, yeah, this is a funny haha. Unless I could still, okay, I could just make the eyes bigger and that's where I make it original. I'm so smart. If I just make the eyes bigger, it fits the I think it fits the original image better. And then also it's my own interpretation, so it's an artistic, stylistic choice. I'm very smart. Baby eyes. Yeah, like puppy dog eyes. I think that's usually the term, right? Is it baby doll eyes or puppy dog eyes? Is it the same thing? Because when I first thought it was like, I wanted to say baby doll eyes, but I'm realizing they might just be called puppy dog eyes. They are the same thing. Okay. I didn't even know that they were. I didn't even know. I thought one of them might have been a. One of them might have been like a made up thing that didn't exist. Big eyes. Yeah. Okay. So I should be able to, in theory, if I just make it real big. All right, that's kind of funny. All right, that's kind of funny. He's seen some shit. He's seen some shit. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, the character is now, well, it's not as much of a surprise for the character, but the reference image, that's still a surprise. That's still a surprise, which, you know, that works. That works. Even if the character's not as much of a surprise anymore, but that's okay. What's up, Banubi? Hi. So they have the eyes are made are stylistically made in one way.
3017 wants a taste of that bagel.
No, why? No. It's so gross. I can't do anything. You come in here, you lick me like a freak? Like a freak? Why? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Gotta do it, make sure these... I guess... No, you don't. Actually, you don't have to. I don't know why I'm yes-anding that. You don't have to do that. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to. I'm also starting to think that the... I'm starting to think that the random joke timer is not operating. Because I feel like it should have triggered by now. I'm going to leave it on. I'm marking the time now. Remind me in 10 minutes. It is 53 minutes. So in 10 minutes, if it hasn't triggered, let me know and I'll just manually trigger it. But we have a thing, because Team Comedy is the best. And it lets you guys manually redeem your own joke. And if you do, then people can vote whether your joke is funny. If it was funny, then you get to you get VIP. That's the shtick. The shtick is that you get VIP if you have a funny joke. If you don't, I time you out. You get the timeout chair. I think I'm making this too pointed. I think I actually need to widen this out a little bit. Like so. There we go. That feels like it fits better. So the original eyes are shaped something like of this critter with this entity. Normally the eyes are shaped something like this. Right? They have a little bit more of a point to them. But I think I don't know if it's stylistic or if it's the design. I think it's the design. So the design is just sad. It's just like more along the less points, more round, right? Shape theory says that that's sad or like dull. Sharp shape theory says it's a little bit more out there. It's a little bit more punchy, you know? I know shape theory. Trust. I know these things. I'm very smart. Okay, so I just make the eyes extra big. I'm gonna still follow the same, like, general shape. But they are gonna be, at least to the best of my ability, the same, but bigger. I'm gonna, like, add extra sparkles and everything to try and make it look like they're, you know, baby doll eyes. Even though I'm starting to realize they might just be the same size, regardless of what I do. So I need to, like, make them real, like, comedically big to make sure it works. Otherwise, here, let me look up reference images of, like, baby doll eyes. Slime, welcome back. You finally, you get, what milk did you get? What milk did you get? Cartoon, baby doll eyes, because they need to be, like, really big. And so these are just babies, and some of them are AI. So that's great. Puppy dog. I'm afraid that's also going to get me, like, puppy dogs. Yeah, they're actually, like, puppy dogs. And, again, AI. Great. What if I just look up pleading eyes? Because that's the same vibe. Pleading eyes. Oh, man. They were out of... Okay, so instead of following the normal eye shape, right? Instead of following the normal eye shape, we're gonna get crazy. We're gonna get crazy. We're just gonna make them round. We're gonna make them round. Am I on its own later? Damn it! All right, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. It's good I stopped now. Just big ol' eyes. Just big ol' eyes. There we go. And I'm gonna duplicate it, and I'm gonna flip it, and I'm gonna move it to the other side. We're gonna do a slight rotation. There we go. All right. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be... actually, I want to move this one down a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Well, I'm glad you're back at the very least. I'm glad you did manage to come back there, Slime. I'm glad you did manage to come back. At some point. It took a little bit, but you got back, and that's what matters, right? At the end of the day, that's what matters most. I think that should be fine, right? Although I think maybe moving a little bit more over should be more fitting. And I'll have the nose go over it to give the actual illusion of the depth. Give me that. Oh, they gave you the big ol' eyes instead? Man, you got ripped off. You just got looked at. You just got stared at instead of milk. That's so sad. What did I just do? I just did something. I don't know what I did. Merge down, because then these are basically just... Can I bucket fill these? Hang on. I don't... I can. I remember. This is so cool. I forgot that it can do this, because you could just grab it and then... Bleh. No! No, hang on. Hang on. That's not right. What's wrong? These should be able to... Why? Why is it filling... There we go. Okay, now it's getting stuck where it needs to be. That... So I want to show you guys... I want to show you guys what? How did I change... How did that happen? How did I change the color? Make it black again. Click and drag. If I do this here... I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. I want to show you what I have in mind. They having chalky milk? None of any milk? No milk at all? This is so sad. Want chalky milk? I've never been the biggest fan of chalky milk. I've never been the biggest fan of chalky milk. Like, it's okay, but it's you know. I could take it or leave it. Also, freeform. I need to squanch these down a little bit. Just like a little bit of a squanchage. Just to round them out. There we go. That's much better. Actually, that looks much better. Filter strikes again. It always gets me. Death penalty for bringing norm up. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, these things happen. These things you should have had the milk. You should have had the milk. This freaking guy. This freaking guy. Just make it pure white. Because this, if you guys had to have seen this at some point. Because it's like, if I do that, and I do another smaller one over here. Make it smaller, but the same shape. And I do like, it's the eyebrows. That's what gives it the right feeling, right? Oh, this is so dumb. Give me this. We're gonna sort of fill these to the best of my ability. Can I not? Can I not? I want to take, there we go. Perfect. That's so cool. It's so cool that it does that. I love the fill tool doing that. That's such a cute like display of it as well. I think I need to make, actually I need to make this one, this shine, I guess, I don't know what else to call it, bigger and wider. But then we should be good to just duplicate it again. Duplicate it. Freeform, and I just make it how do I, can I not like widen it in the right way? What happens if I warp it? What happens if I warp it? That's, I mean, it kind of works. It actually kind of works. I just, you know, stretching real far there. There it goes. There it goes. Squanch them in a little bit, and we should be, that actually looks better. All right, perfect. Now I just grab it, freehand select, and just, no, freehand move. No! No! Undo. Because now I need to actually grab it. I need to select, not erase, select, freehand, yoink, and then just move it right there. There we go. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That's the silly haha. That's the silly haha. Perfect. Okay. All right. Just as a reminder, we have you guys have the chance to submit your own joke, and if it's funny, great. If it's not, sorry. And it should pull a random joke in 2 minutes. I'm trying to keep an eye on that. If it doesn't, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I think it should be okay, but on the off chance it doesn't, we're gonna figure it out from there. Oh, congrats being first, Cat. Congrats on being first. Very proud of you. Very proud of you. I didn't think you had it in you. I didn't think you had it in you, yet you managed to surpass all odds. Yeah, no, things have been really cool. I am also surprised nobody did that. I'm legitimately, like, it's been there this whole time. So I'm kind of surprised it's been there without it being done. And I just duplicate this, like so. So 3-finger cross, duplicate, and then, actually I just move it over. I don't even need to flip it. I just move it. Oh, this is good. This is good. I think someone who shall not be named might like this. I think it'll be funny. I think this will be funny. Let's do. So I think I have all the Bane details down. All I really have left is actually like lining it and then coloring it. I think. I can't think of anything else I need to do because it's got a relatively simplistic design. The eyes are done. That's good. That's good. Like, I'm just visually going over everything and making sure I'm not missing anything, but I don't think I am. I'm actually going to fix the hair a little bit. Just to be like this. There we go. Just gives it a little bit more depth, I guess. I think we send it? Question mark? No, I don't like that. I don't like that there. I think I can do something here. It's just I don't like it being there. There we go. That's better. Let's line it. Let's line it. I'm not super confident that it's going to look great, but we send it, right? Merge down. Merge down. I'm going to keep these separate. The eyes will be separate from the rest, because I might just be able to reuse the eyes without needing... Because the eyes are basically already... the eyes are basically already done. So I can actually... I'll keep them separated. I'll keep the eyes separated out. But everything's merged. Let's get to lining this bad boy. Because once it's lined, then I can do coloring. I would love to do shading. I don't know how to do it well. I can do very simplistic shading. Fun fact, and I talked about this, I don't even know how long ago, but I hear rendering. I know rendering exists. I don't actually know what it is. I don't actually know what rendering means. I know it's a thing that artists have. I just don't know what it even is. Cell shaded? I don't even know what cell shading is. I know cell shading in games. But aside from that, it really beats me. There we go. Okay, now we do line work. Make this brush a little bit bigger. I really do like this one. This is probably one of my favorite brushes. Standerling is actually pretty good. Rendering weird. I think rendering is smooth shading. I think so. I could have sworn rendering involved like, so you do a gray layer and then you like do darker colors on the gray layer to figure out where the darker colors go, and then you do the shading of like the appropriate. I don't know. I've just seen it happen. Rendering is so it's just a different way of saying shading. That's dumb. Artists need to only use one term for everything. All artists, every single one of them needs to use the same unified term, or I'm gonna get angry. And you don't want to see me when I'm angry. Cell shading is when it's not blended. Are you supposed to blend it? I don't know. I don't know. I'm dumb. Okay. I might need to look up references of cell shading because I don't even know what that is. I'm dumb. This isn't fair. How do I do an art competition? I don't know how to draw. How did I get here? What happened? You get very detailed shading with cell shading. Look very well rendered. See, whenever I hear cell shading, all I can ever think of is like, what's a good example? I want to say Telltale games use cell shading. That's what I think of. Like that's when people say cell shading, that's what I initially think of. I know it's not. But that's the only thing I've ever been able to tie the term cell shading to, if that makes sense, right? Like visually, that's the only thing I can think of when somebody says cell shading, because that's the only thing I've seen that is called cell shading as like a direct reference. Like I've seen cell shading, I've commissioned cell shading, but I didn't really know what it was. This is my embarrassing admittance. I agreed to commission something because it sounded good and I trusted the artist, but I didn't really even know what it was. It's very simple, gets the job done. I mean, that's all it really needs to do at the end of the day, right? That's at the end of the day, it just needs to tell you that it has depth and that there's shadow coming, or there's light being cast, and that causes shadow, not that there's shadow being cast. That doesn't really happen. Unless can you cast a yes, you cast a shadow, but shadows are just the obstruction of light. That's way too. I gave him like a fucking just straight up dimple there. That's not. No, that's supposed to be a jawbone and not a dimple. Dumb idiot. Dumb stupid idiot. Luckily this is a very simple piece today. I just chose a character that I'm not familiar with drawing. So I made it harder on myself that way. But because it is an easier one, I should actually have plenty of time to do more. So best case, we do more than one today. We might do more than one today. We'll see. We'll see about that. But it would be cool. There have been gnats coming back, and I don't like that. I don't like summer gnats. The rest of summer is also meh, but especially the gnats, because I'm like, I can't reliably kill you because you're too small. But you're just enough of a nuisance because you go right next to my face that I just, like, I hate you being here. Like, of all the times that you have to be here, it's the moment that I'm just sitting here minding my own business. Okay. Flies I can at least kill, but gnats suck to try and kill. You have to, like, set up traps for them. You can't just, like, swat them. I mean, you could try, and sometimes it works, but the time spent is usually better spent just doing other things, you know? Got 2 attacks done already. Man. Well, you do art way more than I do. All right, you're punching down here. This is like kicking a puppy. All right, the puppy can barely fight back. It can like bite you a little bit, but it can only do so much. It's just a little guy. It's me. I'm the puppy. I'm the puppy. The puppy might growl at you, but at the end of the day, the puppy can't do much. The puppy is just a little guy. It's me. Just now working on your first attack. Don't know how many I'm going to get done this month. I want to get at least... I want to beat last year, right? It's a low bar, but I'm going to be streaming a lot more of ArtFight this year to try and make up for it and have more opportunities. Which I know is going to hurt my like overall discoverability because... I mean, I'm not traditionally an artist, so I don't have like the artist. Like people don't necessarily come here and watch me for art. So I already know it's gonna hurt my like this month. This month I'm not gonna do the best when it comes to streaming, like performance wise. That being said, I don't care because I really like ArtFight and I like sharing things. So it's just me sharing something I care about, which is ArtFight. So I've been here for 6 years. It's been great every year because I get free art, obviously. Why else would I? I just like getting free art of things. Why else would I participate in this? There's no like sappy or cringy reason. I just like getting the free stuff. So, especially since because I'm a worse artist, I do less and I get more. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Because I'm just that calculating and greedy. What can I say? If you're the puppy, then what is you? So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Cat has openly admitted to wanting to kick puppies. Canceled. Twitter.com. Canceled. New Twitter doc just got released. Gone forever. Gone forever. Now people will really side with me. Now people will really side with me now that I've declared war. since I, man, by the way, I should have included that. Yeah, this person also wants to kick puppies. So that, you know, I'd have even more support on the fact that I've had to declare war on somebody who has committed such atrocities, like putting tuna in their mac and cheese. This is going to be a recurring theme. This is going to be a recurring point. Ooh, that's a fun question. Of your characters, right? Of your characters, what would be their weird food combination that they would really like? Like, what's one weird food combination that your character would swear by? Right? I have my, like, Totino's. Again, it's specifically Totino's, not any pizza. Specifically Totino's. But Totino's pizzas with mustard. Right? That's like that's my personal weird, like, food thing I will swear by. Cat has, you know, the freak-ass tuna mac and cheese for some reason. But I'm curious what, like, if you guys have a character, what would their weird food combination be? Because, like, obviously their taste is going to be different from yours. Heck, I would imagine most characters would probably find, most characters in general would find the idea of tuna and mac and cheese really weird. Like, concerningly weird. So I'm curious if they have, you know, what they would swear by. Because I think everybody has something, right? Everybody has something that's a little off. You know what your boy Chris would like? Oh, yeah, what would your boy Chris like? Mascot cat eats tuna on everything. See, that does... Yeah, all right, that does check out. That does check out. Just like... Ugh. Canned tuna ice cream sounds awful. That sounds foul. That sounds foul. Ooh. Salad with honey. That's an interesting... I mean, in all fairness, all right, in all fairness, you are, like, sweet dressings already exist. Sweet dressings already exist. Those are already a thing. Is it still weird? Yes, I would still qualify it as a weird food combination, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not discrediting that. But I can kind of see it. Like, I can see that working. Because there are already so many sweet, Why am I blanking? I'm forgetting. It hurts. Salad dressings. There are already so many sweet salad dressings. I mean, balsamic vinaigrette has a little bit of tartness, or like raspberry vinaigrette. That's what I'm thinking of, like a raspberry vinaigrette. It has a little bit of a tartness, but it's primarily like the sweet of raspberry, and it works really well. So I can see honey doing good. I'll be honest, I don't think I can understand tuna ice cream as much. Tuna plus dairy just always seems weird. I say as though I haven't had a tuna melt, which is tuna and cheese. But it's not mac and cheese. It's different because it has a sandwich and you can put other things on it. It's not mac and cheese. It's very different. Don't at me. There we go. Clean that up. Clean that up. Chris can't really eat meats because he was forced to eat rotting and raw meat. You know, I think I can understand an aversion to meats after that. I'll be honest. I think I can empathize with that after after something like that. That would ruin my appetite for some good beef as well. I will admit, which would be so sad because you couldn't enjoy a Crunchwrap Supreme with beef. You'd have to have it with black beans, and that's sad right there. That's just sad. Imagine. I guess I could ask character questions. Oh yeah, we are way over the time for the command. So the command didn't trigger. I'm gonna do the command. All right, joke. It's joke time. You guys ready for a joke? Team comedy is awesome. You love team comedy. Yep. Exclamation point joke. Interval of 10 minutes, but it lies. 1 messages. Only run when live. Randomize timers. Disable all timers. Turn it off and on. And I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna run the command myself. There we go. There we go. Oh gods, why is it so long? I don't, not even the TTS didn't like reading it out. That's how long it is. The TTS refused and it just skipped it. I don't even, was it funny? I don't know. The TTS refused to read it out. Was it funny? I don't even know who to ban because it was cut off by it being too long. And then it also didn't even read the, was that funny? Was that funny? We got one laugh. We got one very funny. Oh, so funny. The funniest, really. I guess I could do like a perfect shape tool. Not that I need it because I'm a god artist, actually. So, I got nothing to worry about. GTS knew it was too good for this. I guess it seems like a good joke. I guess I don't know who to give VIP to, but it seemed like it was a good joke. Seems like a cat joke. I don't know what it was too long. I don't even know what the joke was. I'm going to up the joke submission by 1 now. So you guys should be able to, if you haven't submitted a joke, you can now submit technically 2 total. If you have, you submit 1 more. If you haven't, now you can submit. Technically, it's 2, but it would be, you know, the idea is that it's 1 per. I can't put like per user limits on channel point redeems, so I got to work with what I got, right? There we go. And then I make the pen a little bit thinner for the inner details of the face. I'm gonna do that on a separate layer. Yeah, man, sometimes just having the nice brush that has a good stabilizer makes you feel like such a good artist. Sometimes it just makes you feel like such a good artist because I just do 1 stroke, I'm like, oh, what a clean stroke. When in reality the computer is doing all the heavy lifting and I just basically looked at it. It's great. I love getting my hand held while I'm trying to draw. It's awesome. There's that. Then we just do a little swoopy. We do a little swoopy up to that point. Right there. Nope. Right there. Perfect. I don't think it's the cleanest, which sucks, but it doesn't look too bad. It still looks like my piss poor line work though. I don't know why. Whenever I look at my line work, I'm like, that looks like mine. That looks like I did it. And that's not a good thing, right? It's not a good, yeah, that looks like my line work. It's like, yeah, that looks like my line work. Like, I'm not surprised that it looks like that kind of thing. I never am. It always looks the same, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just how I do it, like the individual strokes instead of like one long, I don't know. Like, it always looks weird, and I don't know why. I need to do the top of that. But then we should actually be good to just move to coloring, because honestly, most of it is done, which is really cool. Way faster than me doing a reference sheet somehow. Probably because the reference sheet was full body, and this is bust at best. Turn this back on so I can see what I'm drawing. Face detailing. Do a little swooshy. Little swooshy. Yeah, that works. And then we go around. Oh, this is gonna be suck. I'm gonna make another layer for this. I don't know. I don't think I have to, but I want to. Is that? No, it definitely needs to be more rounded out. Like they're like circles, right? They're close to being like circles. I don't really know what they're modeled after. Like there's clearly an intent behind the design. I just don't know where it came from. Hup. There we go. No, he just looks confused. Can I duplicate this side? Can I just... No. Can I just duplicate this side? Duplicate. Flip. Cool. I do need like a very slight rotation. Very slight. Very, very slight. Like so? Actually, that does not look too bad at all. That actually doesn't look too bad at all. I think I made them too orbed though. I need to flatten it out a little bit. Like so. And then just like a little, it just kind of bumps, but not as dramatic as it was. The whatever this is, the marking, I guess it would be considered. The patterning. Once I get it done, once I get one good stroke. I'm just one good stroke away, guys. I'm one good stroke away, trust. Here we go. That should actually be... Hang on, hang on. Hang on. Keeps bulging out and looking weird. That's close enough. Is that still too... No, I think that's closer. I think that's closer. Okay. Lining is... Hang on. There's one small part I didn't do. Wait. I can do a better mouth for this. I want it to be like this. Like it has a little bit more like a slight mouth open, rather than it being the just closed, like the reference image. Because then I think I'm getting the right emotion captured with that, right? That's actually not too bad. That's actually not too bad. All right. And now for the moment of truth. Does it look? Oh, that's funny. Ah, that's funny. All right, I kind of like that. All right, I kind of like that. That's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Because then I can do, because it looks like the eye. I would need to do eyebrows separate, which I can do. That's not gonna hurt. I just don't think the character has eyebrows. I'm gonna do one good eyebrow and we're gonna just duplicate it from there. Because it's like, oh, it's at a curve like this. There we go. So it's gonna be like that. What if I just do that? Nope, that's not the right shape. That is distinctly not the right shape. What if I just do this? Yeah? Yeah? And then I need to just move it. I just need to move it. Make it, nope. Rotate is fine. Shrink it back down. Shrink it back down. There we go. Freeform, I can stretch it a little bit. There we go. Then I duplicate this. Duplicate. Flip. No, stop growing it in size when I do that. I'm trying to just move it. Flip. There we go. That should... Okay. So that's taken care of. I need now color, which, you know, it goes. Merge that down. I should actually be able to merge. Let me make this just hard black. I don't even need to worry about that. Just make it black. Nope. Don't swap colors. Don't swap colors. Hup. There we go. Hup. There we go. All right. Cool. That should be fine. Cause I don't know what else to make the eyebrows. So that'll be good. Worst case, I could just change the color, right? Worst case, I could just bucket fill the same color. Merge this down since that's now good. All right, let's get coloring, shall we? Let's get coloring. I need to actually figure out how to do this properly. So I need to have a layer underneath. Hide my sketch layer. Start here. So now we have a color layer. Steal this. Let's steal the base color first. There we go. I know I just have to tap and hold, so I needed to make sure I did that right. Can I favorite this pen? I want to favorite this pen. This is my favorite pen. Rename, duplicate. Well, that's not... Can I not pin it? Can I not pin this pen? Rename back to libraries. Well, I want to save this one in particular. This is a great pen. I'll just have to remember. It is Sanderling. We love Sanderling. I do basics. Basics should be fine. And these are just like blurs. So then I just make it real big, and we just fill it in. Just fill it in, and I'll erase out what I don't need later. Right? That's the idea. The idea is we just go bigger, because like, it's easier to erase out than it is to try and like perfectly fill. So what your boy Kurt's favorite dessert would be: fried ice cream or big orc boy with a sense of whimsy. Oh, I think I've had fried ice cream, but I genuinely don't remember. Right? It's like the kind of thing where like I think I've had it, but it just must have been so unremarkable that I don't even remember. Can I? Okay, wait. I think I can do invert selection. That's the main thing. If I choose this, if I select, can I invert the selection? Yes, invert. So now it should be everything except for what I just selected. Which, if I erase, it didn't work. All right. Well, it was worth a try. Select. Oh, I think it's just the lines that it's hitting, which is not ideal. Yeah, it's just hitting the lines, which is not quite... Like I need a magic wand tool to select everything except for... What is this? Noise, chromatic aberration, liquefy clone. Not quite what I'm looking for. Is there not a magic wand tool for selection? Does Procreate not have... That feels like that's the kind of thing Procreate would have, right? That feels like a distinctly Procreate thing, but I'm not even seeing it, which is confusing. Am I wrong? This just works with it. Automatic. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Color fill. What if I clear? Neat. All right, cool. So now I should be able to just go back to this color layer and then, you know, all over the place. All over the place. Get rid of it all. Get rid of it all. Just clean up that color. It actually doesn't look bad. You got rid of pretty much the color around the lines. That's not bad at all. I want to do the same automatic select. No, not all of him. The area in no, what? No, I erased it. I need to select it. Automatic. It's that and that, and now I do the to get the right shape. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. So now we have the base color down. Now we do like selective coloring, which I'm going to do on a layer above it. So I'm going to take this color now. And I'm going to do... Can I just select this? Now that I have the base color down... This is so nice. Now that I have the base color down, I can go through and I can just color the spots I need to color without it going over. Oh, this is so nice. Actually, is the body the same as the... Yes, okay, that's really nice. So now I can just do this... Oh, this is so much easier. This is so much easier. Now I don't have to worry about... fucking gnat. Now I don't have to worry about going through and it bleeding over too much. This is so nice. Why don't more artists do this? I'm the first to come up with such a technique. This is incredible. To all the listeners out back home, I have basically done a base coat that only fills the color of the subject I'm trying to paint. And then I went through and made a layer above it, selected only the layer that had the color, like the base coat coloring. And now I'm just able to freely paint as an extra layer above that, just basically layering all my colors. This is so nice. This is great. Because I can do the layering there, and then the coloring, so I need to do it here. Same color. Luckily, again, it's a very simple palette. Like, the character does not have a complex color palette that I'm worried about. There we go. Honestly, my biggest concern is going to be trying to get this submitted, because ArtFight has been slow all day, right? That's concern one. Concern one is that it's been slow. Concern two is that despite it being slow, I don't know how I'm going to get this onto ArtFight. Like, do I submit it from my iPad? do I submit it? Do like I upload it to my computer, like to Discord, so that then I can pull it from my Discord to then upload it from my computer? Is that easier? I don't know how good the mobile app is. I know, honestly, I'm really impressed with how much ArtFight has done this year to like make the website a little bit better. I'm very, very happy with what they've done. They've very clearly made some good changes, and that's great. I'm very happy to hear it and to see it visually. There have been very clear visual differences that show the improvement, and it's awesome. Despite that, however, the servers can only take so much. But I don't know if one of the things that was included was... Am I on the right layer? Am I doing the wrong... Don't mind that. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. This nobody say anything. Nobody say anything. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody say a word. If you say a word, I'm taking your hands. So just pretend you didn't see anything. All right? We're on the same page here? Good. Good. You didn't see anything. I didn't show anything. There's nothing to see. See, that was... I don't know. It is the letter A. Is A considered a word? Gen is... I mean, I guess it would be like a preposition. Would it be a preposition? I don't remember the term, but it's like a linking word. Because it's not a word on its own, but it tells you that it indicates something about another word. Like it is I think that's a preposition. It's been a while since I've like done the anatomy of the English language, but I think that's a preposition. Or I guess it's the anatomy of languages in general. So, but it's still true. I haven't done the anatomy of the English language either. Simple colors make life easier, and we love to see it. Last color we need, which is like surprisingly easy, right above it, and then we just do this little thing here. I think I'm gonna make. I need to do something for this as well. I think the reference what it looks like inside the. No, the answer is no. All right, that's fine. I also am faced with the question: do I want to change the color of the eyes? Right, for the bit. They have a solid color, but I could also change the colors so they match the actual colors of the character itself, right? I could make them lore accurate, or I can keep them as they are and just make it really funny. Ooh, I'm also faced with the other. So I had an idea. I had an idea for like a little bonus thing that I wanted to do this year as like part of my extra things for attacks. I'm debating about whether I want to do it. Actually, I'll just say it. I'll just say it out loud because I want input on this. Because I'm still on the fence about it. So I genuinely want some feedback on whether or not you guys think this is a good idea. So you know how some of the artists on ArtFight do like they go the extra mile, right? So you have people who do like physical crafts as part of their attacks. There's an artist that actually followed me, which was crazy to see. But they do they do dolls. They make physical dolls of people's characters as part of their attack, which I thought was really cool. Now, obviously, I'm going to draw. Drawing is still, like, the main thing, especially since for what I want to do, I will need to draw. But, I was thinking of maybe making every drawing, pairing it with a, pairing each drawing with its own custom magic card. I considered that. I did consider making that a thing. I don't know if that's, because I know a lot of people don't care about magic, right? That's why I'm like, I don't know, because a lot of people don't care about it, and so I don't know if it would feel inconsiderate of me to, I don't know if it would feel inconsiderate of me to make part of my attack something that they just don't care about. Now, I think it would hit well with people that do know and care about magic, but a lot of people don't, and that's okay. I'm not saying that everybody has to care about magic. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm just getting at, I don't know if it would be nice of me to, like, make part of the attack something that they could not care less about. Like, I would still be making it, right? It would still be something that I've made. But at the end of the day, I just don't know if it's a smart thing for me to include. I think it would be cool. Obviously, I'm not going to sell it, so it's not like I'm selling. I mean, I made the art, but I don't have the rights to the character. So it's not like I'm selling that, but I don't know if that would go well. I don't know if people would like that. It would probably just be like an image of it too, but I would probably include like a picture of me having physically made the card as part of the attack. Show new things. I think I might do that. So I mean, it's going to use up a lot of ink. I'm going to use a lot of ink to do it, but I think it'll be worth it. Now I'm not going to do that as part of the streams. I'm just going to do the art as part of the streams, and then I'll do the actual card making off stream because I don't have a setup at my desk that lets me do that as part of the streams. But I'll do that. I'll draw all the art, and then I'll physically make cards after the streams to include as part of the attack submission. And I'll probably, because I can't do more than one picture per attack. So I'll probably just like have a little thrown in picture of the card that I made. Not the digital file, which would look better, but the physical card that I actually made. And it shows like, hey, I also did this thing by hand. I don't think I'm going to include it as like part of the attack, like points, because then I feel weird. But it will at the very least be just something that's there. Okay, now we're faced with the question. I'm gonna merge the, well, this is why we actually keep them separate. Merge that, so I have them separated out. I'm gonna duplicate this. Actually, I had it right there. Duplicate, hide. And I'm gonna change the colors. I'm gonna change the colors to actually match this character's eye color. Because the eyes have several colors. I don't know what the main color is, which is the problem. What if I just do... I'll do this. I think this would be a primary color of the eyes. I don't actually know. That fucking gnat, dude. No, don't lock it. I just need to select it. Select. And then we paint in the color that we're looking for. That just feels... I mean, I could change the color of the shine? Question mark? Is that... Let's try that as well. Steal that. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to move it down so they're kind of just next to each other. There we go. That works actually really well. Hide that. And this gets selected. And we just do that. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. I'll be honest. It's kind of... Like, I think I would need to go through and actually, like, do some of... Well, honestly, the border doesn't look bad. Do we... Okay. Gen Q. Do we like... I'm going to merge these. Do we like Exhibit A? Or Exhibit B? I'm thinking B. I think B looks better than A. But A has official eye color taken into consideration. B is meme. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking black. That checks out. Oh, so they said you posted some pre-art. Ooh, that's so cool. Clean lines too. Very clean lines. I will be honest. The leg muscle of the big guy. I think the Emperor of Wrath would be his name, using context clues. The inner leg muscle kind of threw me off for a second there. I saw it at a glance. I'm like, oh, I needed to do a double check there. I needed to do a double take. Animating. Oh gods, already. Can you look at stream yet? Not yet. Actually, I forgot I need to color the mouth. What color? Because there's no reference for what it looks like inside the mouth. Yeah. I think I just do... So all the references I have are like a small off red. It'll just do like a very, very dull red, like slight. Like that should be fine. In fact, if I go to the right layer... No, I'm not going to do that. If I just go to the color layer, make it real big... Too big. There we go. There it is. That works fine. Because then you get the idea that it's actually inside the mouth and not just, like, lips. Yeah! Oh, that's funny. Just need an idea to put down since Cat's been yelling at me to do no thought, just idea. No thought, just idea. Just throw it at paper. Just throw it at paper, call it a day. Okay. Luckily, the background is also stupid easy for the original reference. It's carpet. Now, I think I just find a picture of carpet online. I think I just pull a picture of carpet from online and call it a day. Because, dear God, I don't know how to draw carpet. That will not go well if I try to do that. Like, I'm going to tell you that right now. Like, what would I even do? What would I even do without it just looking like gray on gray? Or like light off white on light off white? Like, I don't know what I could do to make that look even okay. Tanglefoot. Like, I'm looking over all my texture. This could look okay. But it's, like, it's not... Kingfisher is just, like, smudged and smears. Oyster catcher. Like, it's just going to be gray on... I think I just find a picture of carpet and call it there, right? I don't think I even bother trying to do that myself. Shading. I'll do some shading. I do need to have... Wait, why am I working on... Oh, right. Why am I working on white? Let's make this like an off gray. That should be fine. Because now I can have the white box that I need. So it'll be above everything. We're gonna do it's Mari? It's Mari. It's yes. I'm committing to that. Yes, I'm so smart. I'm sorry. I'm still so used to your screen name that I'm like, I know they go by like their actual name, but I don't remember what their actual name is. I'm so not used to it. But I'm getting better. Nope, that's not the pen I want. I'm getting better. How are you? Welcome in. Happy ArtFight. Here we go. Right there, and I should be able to just swamp. Oh, it's all coming together. Yeah, it's all coming together. Give me... Is there a text tool? There's a text tool, right? I actually don't know. Add text. Yes. Yeah, it's all coming together. I know what the text said. I know what the text says trust. It's not letting me write. Why did it did nothing? Oh, what? Oh, it's because it's up there and it's the wrong color. Can I not change the color here? I don't know I don't know Procreate very well. Oh, no, Procreate. No, Procreate. Edit. Change the color. There it is. Okay. What is the font of the base image? That's the question. That's the question. I'm going to hide this. I think it's just Arial or it's Calibri, which luckily those are really easy to work with. Go to the text. Edit. Let's see. Helvetica. Let's go Arial. Let's see what that looks like. I think that's the default. Yes. It actually just needs to be a little thinner too. No capitalizations. So edit. Get rid of it all. Wait. You need to stop capitalizing that. No, I can't. All right, just give me the keyboard. Show keyboard. Speed. Yeah, I know. Yes, continue. Stop capitalizing it. I just need to do that. Okay. And I can write the rest. Okay, it's doing it properly. We can't have that. We can't have it writing things properly with proper... No, stop. I hate... Apple gets my goat sometimes, you know? You know, if you would write the letter, that would be great. There we go. It's perfect. Reference image, go over here. Shrink it. Okay. That should be good. And now I just... hide the keyboard. If I use 1 and 2 if I do this, it'll let me modify. There we go. Okay, cool. Just need to make it fit perfectly, which shouldn't be too hard. So let me just make it a little bit smaller. Like a glivity glove? Question mark? I think it needs to be like there. Perfect. This is funny. Joe got an art fight. Yes, Joseph has their own art fight page. I checked earlier. They have their own page. I have not seen what characters they have listed, if any. They have it. Yeah, I got you. I got you. No worries. No worries. All good. I can help you out. I can help you out. So I got the text. So now I just need the background, which honestly, I don't hate that color. Like, that's already kind of close to what I need it to be. But I just need it. What if I did the tech? Hey, I'm going to take us over here real quick. You can look, for now, temporarily, you can look over here, Kat. Hi. Because I need to find I just need to find carpet texture. That's all I need. All I need is the carpet texture. Carpet texture. So if I could find that, then I'm good to go, right? Images. It's like this. White carpet is fine. I'm just gonna download that. Call it a day. Save. There we go. All right, that's done. It should be in my things now. I should, if I did this right, be able to add a layer and then insert a photo, and it should let me insert the carpet. There it is, in a free form stretched out. You can't see it, and that's for a reason. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to go find more, so I'm just working with what I got here. Then I just changed the opacity a little bit. Just get the color I'm looking for. That's actually pretty damn close. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty close. I kinda like it. I kinda like it. Unlock this so I can see the original. Yeah, guys, I kinda did it. I kinda did it. Now we just do shading. Now we just do shading. All right. Going back to the art. This is your warning. We're going back to art time. Why am I allowed to art? Because who else would? If not you, then who? Really makes you think, huh? Really makes you think. All right, I should take us back over here now. Back to the art time. So I managed to get the right carpet, right? That's good. Now I need to figure out how the fuck. I'm not trying to work with a layer. I'm trying to do the what? I just want to get rid of the. I don't need the reference anymore. I don't need a reference anymore. Canvas reference turned off. There we go. Now we need to figure out how to do shading. Now my normal technique involves going on a layer above all my colors and then just selecting the color and making it a little darker and then putting that where shading would be. And that's my technique. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but it's what I'm gonna do. Select. There we go. And now I should, in theory. So if I have the color and I make it classic? Harmony. That's not right. Value. No. Disk. Oh no. Okay. I need to select this one, make it a little darker. Okay. And now that I have the color selected, I just make the brush big, and I go womp, womp, womp. I can't do this right. There we go. Yeah, that work. What if I smudge it? What does it look like if I do some like feathering smudging? Oh, too much. Because I'm on the wrong layer, aren't I? Yep, that checks out. It's glad I caught that now, though. That is a very good thing to have caught now. I made a layer specifically for this, so I was like, why something smudge? Oh, okay, that doesn't look bad. Okay, that actually kind of worked. Guys, I might be an artist. Guys, I might be an artist. It's happening. It's finally happening. It took so long, but I'm arting all over the place. All over the place. Oh, I don't know what to shade. I don't know what to shade. I'm bad at art. Especially since I was dumb and didn't fine. I didn't separate the layers. I forgore. Okay, so I now select this instead. Select. Yeah, that's fine. I have it selected. So now I choose this color and I make it a little bit darker. And I do the same thing. Same exact thing. Yeah, and this is the problem with it being. Can I separate the color? I don't like them being the same. It makes it so much harder. It makes it because I have to do more work if I do that, and I don't want to do more work. It sucks. Love hearing your mad ramblings when you art. That's my favorite everything every artist does. What do you mean? What do you... Oh, he's naked! No! No, give it back! I decloved him. I decloved him. I don't want to do that. Oh, no. My mad rambling is maniacally laughing at something I'm making. I've had those moments. I will say I have had those moments. There's a certain level of satisfaction with it. No. No, I just want this color. No, I just want this color. I don't want the whole thing. I just want that color. Oh, selection threshold. Okay, well, that fucking gnat. I want the color. You can see the different colors. Can I choose one of them? Can I choose one of them but not the other? No. The answer is no, because they hate me. Because they hate me 5 ever. So how do I do this without it? Because it doesn't let me like magic wand select the color I'm looking for. Because it just selects the whole thing. Which is fine, but that's not what I want it to do. So do I just shade and cry? I think just shade and cry. I can't do this otherwise. It's not going to go well otherwise. Oy vey. Alright, give me the damn nodule here. Give me the nodule. There we go. I do a small little itty bitty erasure there. There we go. There, that works. That works fine. That works fine. Nice. Do another one here on this side. Hup. There we go. That looks fine. Then I just erase the overlap because I gotta do that because I was dumb. There we go. Then I do the weird feathering technique that I have personally mastered and unlocked because I'm kind of a god artist. I'm really good. I'm the best, really. Nobody quite like me out there. Doing the things I'm doing, the skill that I hold. Nobody quite like it. Nobody quite like it. I will say, it is really nice to be able to actually use my finger to smudge. Like, that feels really cool. I did that a lot whenever I was using pencil. And it's being able to actually do it on the iPad feels really cool. The hair, I think, is what's going to have the most. I think I did all the colors I need here. So now we take this blue, make it a little darker. And then we just do the shading in the hair. One layer above. I don't think I need an extra layer, but I want it. Need this to be smaller. Hup. Like so. I'm trying to get it so that it doesn't overlap as much, but I think I'm just going to have to suck it up. There we go. One here. Like, definitely some here, right? They would absolutely be this little tuft. You know, I will admit, when it comes to shading, I just kind of go off vibes. I don't actually know what should and should not be shaded. Right? I know it's like, oh, well, where would a shadow be cast whenever light falls on it? I know like the basic idea of what's supposed to do, but I don't have like a designated light source. Like I don't think about any of that. I go solely off of vibes, and that's it. And it sometimes works. Like sometimes it looks all right, but I think that's mainly because I don't know what I'm doing, so I can get away with some things. And when I stumble into when it's sheer dumb luck that works out, I call it a day. Get rid of that. Like I don't know where the light in this scene is. I probably could if I thought hard enough, but I don't. And so I'm just kind of going off of vibes. I'm thinking the light comes from behind, right? You know, now that I'm using my critical thinking skills, which hurts, I'm thinking the light comes from behind. So a lot of the shadow would already be cast, but extra dense shadows would be near all of the, like, the thicker things, right? Probably. Maybe. I need to put one here. Don't mind that. Don't mind the fact that I very clearly just ripped the the carpet texture off of Google, and it still has its watermark on it. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. It's fine. Oh boy, I got another order. It's not like I just did a bunch of orders. It's fine. Thanks, Eddie. Thanks, Eddie, for ordering. Everybody said thank you, Eddie. Thank you for your order. Why would you do this to me, Eddie? There we go. Erase that. Wait, hold up. There we go. The sprites have done help you learn light sources. See, I wish I could draw, just in general, but especially sprites like these from this. I think it would, I don't know. I feel like I would be happier because of it, because I could do a lot of the things I want to do, but I just can't. The style is so hard for me because I don't know how to draw. Specifically me. It's a me issue. That gets smudged. Do I need to smudge these as much? I feel like it's unnecessary smudgage over here. But I like the smudging. It feels good. It feels like it looks cool, you know, without it being as like harsh shading like normal. I also just like playing around with the tools, because man, does Procreate give me tools. They give me so many, like, there are so many things I'm never going to use. I want to use some of the cool things they give me. With how many there are, dear God. It still feels flat. Like, I feel like I'm missing something, but I could not tell you what it is. I could not tell you what I'm missing here, but something feels like it's missing. It still feels so... Maybe it's just because, I mean, the character's just got flat colors. Like, maybe it's not that... Maybe it's not that deep, bro. Give me the reference, just to double check it. I mean, that's literally... Like, I don't... Even the reference image doesn't have any shading. Mine still feels worse somehow. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it still feels that way. I mean, I could do the blush lines, but I don't know if is that like part of the character design, or is that just like stylistic choice? Like for that reference. I genuinely don't know. It's a mystery. Like, I know all the references that I have the little blush, but I don't know if those are again stylistic or not. That's... Oh, it's okay. So understanding where you do... Oh, it just scares me. We'll do the blush. We'll do the blush. I need to steal that color though. This is my color now. They highly encourage using bases for sprites because they have thousands of base sprites to work off of. Yeah, no, that checks out. Yeah, that checks out. And it's a good... I mean, honestly, there's a reason that a lot of art and artists will recommend using like references and not necessarily tracing, but following references more close, because it does teach you a lot. You learn like how things work. How do I have these pinned? How do I pin them? How do I pin you? I wish I could pin you. How do I do that? I did it before. I want to do it again. I just don't know how. I don't know how How do I pin it? Share, clear, pin. There we go. That's what you sound like. That's you. That's what you sound like. I want to do. Let's do something that's like a little bit more textured. Let's do something like this. Yeah, that works. Yeah, yeah. Get dunked on. Get dunked on. Following the exact same like patterning of it is like small, long, medium. Yeah. I don't know how to do this otherwise. There we go. And I just do, I think it's just like a general, let's do like a little pink hue to it. Maybe more red. Layer up. And then, is there a spray can option? I don't know. I don't know. Pastels. That's got to have something, right? Pastels have to have something that would work. Right? Because then it travels, it takes here and it goes up and over. And I just changed the opacity, and that should work? Question mark? Opacity. I feel like it needs to be thicker, right? I feel like that's too speckled. It's too speckled, and we don't want it to be too speckled. And then layer to the wall like you would let's not be... What? You're saying weird things. The things you're saying are weird, and you're weird for saying them. I don't know how to do this. I kind of like the shaky, and I do the same opacity thing. Maybe I feel like I need a spray. I feel like I need the spray like something that's this like more. I don't know. Watercolors basics. Actually, this might work. What does Forester look like? Oh, Forester is the brush. That's the one. That's the one right there. I don't even have to change the opacity or anything. This is the one. Forester is my go-to. That's the one right there. That's perfect. This is amazing. What an amazing brush. It does everything I need it to. There we go. There we go. All right. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I kind of like it. Still don't know how mine looks worse. I think I made the neck thing too big. Oh, well, we send it. Yeah, I think I like it enough to call it which means this is a perfect time for an ad break. We'll be right back. Enjoy the ad. We'll be right back. All right, you guys. All right, yeah, I got you. You just got out of ads. I know you guys just got out of ads, but you get more ads. You get more ads. You love ads. Yeah, you love ads. It's your favorite. You want merch or do you want Throne? I still haven't made any more. You're gonna get. Let's give you. You have no ads? Oh, you don't have any ads. Well, I don't know if I'd be so cocky. Especially since you're gonna get an ad right now. Enjoy your break. Welcome to Bagel News 8 with your host, Fletcher Santiago. We're introducing your regularly scheduled program with a breaking news bulletin, only available here at Bagel News 8 with your host, Fletcher Santiago. From unboxing videos to food reviews, the internet has been taken by storm by a new program called Throne. Throne is a website that allows creators to upload a wish list that their community can buy products from. These products are shipped and received completely anonymously, with Throne working as an intermediary, meaning that the personal information of the person who bought it, as well as the person receiving it, remain completely anonymous. Creators across the world use this program, in all sorts of form and fashion. In fact, our #1 sponsor here at Bagel News 8, The Frigid Bagel, uses this very same program. He has several key items available, but what's more is you, that's right, you, gentle listener, can suggest things to be put up on that same wish list for others to contribute to. Whether it's a maid outfit, a Taco Bell dinner, or whatever that thing is. Not only can you get it, but you can also list it so others can contribute the same thing. For further insight, we have a reporter in the field to give us some insight as to what's actually going down there on the ground. Betsy, what are we seeing over there? Thank you, Fletcher. I'm out here on the streets Wow, riveting stuff, Betsy. Thank you for your finger on the pulse reporting there, Betsy. And while I have your attention, the weather. It's so hot! It's so hot! Well, that appears to be all the news for today. But remember, I'm Fletcher Santiago, and we are Bagel News 8. All right, we are back, and I'm taking us over here. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. Hopefully you were able to take this time to get a drink, get a snack, get cozy, get whatever you had to get done, because we have returned. Now, we're going to be hanging out over here for just a second while I figure out what we're going to be attacking and how we're going to be doing it, because I still have a bunch of references to be going through, and there are still some people I have to go beat up. Now, I'm currently going through the next profile of somebody. Now, it is worth mentioning, hey, Kat, hopefully you enjoyed your ad break. You can watch now. You'll be fine. Hey, Bnoobie. hey, Bnoobie. How does sitting in mod chat sound? how does mod chat sound? Because I'll be honest, I would do a lot of these like, oh, my moderators or the people that do watch streams. I would consider like, oh, I'll do those on my own. I'm not. I'd have so many other things I'm balancing at the same time. Between streaming, I'm only gonna really be able to do art during streams, right? So I can't. I can't do these in my own time. You're entertaining me while I eat brekkie before you get started on ArtFight. All see is comedy. Yeah, comedy! Let's go! Welcome in. Is it Uchu Dokeshi? Dokeshi. I don't know. Welcome in. Glad to have you join us. Glad to have you join us. We're not just having good old ArtFight, and we will be drawing again soon. I'm currently picking a character and joke to draw. We'll go back to it soon. But because good old comedy is the best team, you guys can actually submit there's a 1 channel point costing redeem that lets you submit your own joke. And normally there's a time that should be going off. It hasn't been. So I will, once we have a few submissions, I will go through and randomly pick. I'll have my bot randomly pick one of the jokes that was submitted. It'll tell it out, and everybody can then vote whether it was funny or not. Just Uchu. Okay. Can't wait to watch there. It's not good. I want to temper your expectations. It's not the greatest. All right. I'm very much a hobbyist at best. So I can't say I have the most reliable quality, but I can kind of do it. Oh, okay. So I've got some targets to pick from. I know roughly who I'm looking at. It is pretty good. More importantly, it's yeah, silly's a good way of putting it. My main goal with drawing for ArtFight is always to just have fun with it. Is just to do something silly, something that's a little goofy, perhaps. That gives the vibe I'm going for. Rather than it be too serious, you know. Also, have a toy house, you could look at that. Ah, yes. Very good. I could go through the toy house. I know there's some good options here. Who are you? You look silly. I like silly. Who are you? Interesting. Very interesting. I think I have found my target. I think I know to whom it will be. Now we have the question of how the fuck what am I gonna draw? I'm gonna attack you. What do you mean? What do you mean? Thing is, I already have to make revenge art. I got sniped in the first 3 hours. Dear God. Yeah, right out the gate. It's just the door didn't even open before you got shot. Just like a wall bank, dude. Dude, you got collateral. Okay, post that so I have my reference in my Discord, and then I'm gonna also throw in. I need to find the funny haha. I need to find the funny haha. I don't know which funny haha to choose. I have an idea of the character, which is where I start. That's where I start. And normally I would share this, but I have to like dig through Discord messages, and I have to dig through my all of my web tabs. It's easier to not. It's easier to not. There are some good options. There are some good options. I don't want to draw too much. I don't want it to be too difficult. Oh, that's really funny. Oh, would I do that? Hang on. I need to read the character to see if this works. This is kind of funny. This is kind of really funny. I need to make sure that's okay for me to do. I need to check the character permissions. Memes. Oh, memes are allowed. Oh, I'm gaming. That's all. That's the only permission I needed, was that memes are okay. Okay, the question is, do I want to use this here? Because this is really funny. This is really funny to me. It's like the image itself isn't, but the context in using it like this is, and I don't. Yeah, I think. I think I send it. I think you guys are gonna like this one too. I think you guys are gonna like this one. This is a good one. This is a good one. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. So now I have it saved. I'm gonna pull it to my iPad so I can use it as an actual references. Once it loads, and I can actually look at them. There we go. Okay, save, and I go to Procreate, and I throw the reference image in. Let me grab from this, add, insert a photo. Cultist RW scavenger? OC just toppled over and died. No! No! The artist deadass just titled. I can fix. Oh, that's good. Alright. Ow! Ow! What is your deal? Not cool, okay? Not cool. Rude. Cooking this animation idea, but it's complicated. See, so that's what I think. Overall, well, the animations, yeah, animations are great. Oh, good lord, I could not animate to save my life. So, you know, more power to you. I respect it. I couldn't. It could never be me. It could never be me. I need to import the image I need to. There we go, for the dude. For the freaking dude. Alright, I want your thoughts on this. I want your thoughts on this, Kat. I want your thoughts on this, because I think it'll be really funny. Alright. So this is this is what I'm gonna be referencing. And then this is who I'm gonna be. We have fun. We have we have fun. Give me Sanderling. Oh, this is great. This is great. Oh, thank you. See, this is the kind of reaction I needed. This is the kind of affirmation I needed for my creation here. Oh, this is gonna be so dumb. This is gonna be so dumb. Oh, it's barely even the character at that point. It's barely even the character. Oh, I love that I don't have to draw hands. You know, that's the real secret. I don't have to draw hands with this one, so I'm loving the idea. This is a great one. Okay, so just do the simple round head. We do the actual. So since this one is more humanoid in nature, I don't have to worry about doing the like, oh man, the body is shaped different and the no, I do actual sketching out, right? We do actual like, yep, these are shoulders. Again, I'm not a good artist. Again, I gotta temper expectations. I barely know what I'm doing, but I'm trying. I'm trying. Get the hand, if you want to call it a hand. There we go. Hi. What's up, What's up, Mari? What's up? Why are you why did I check ArtFight and get a red notification? Why did I check ArtFight and see that there's a notification on my profile? Why did that happen? Mari? Why is there a green dot that says next to attacks? Why is that there? Why is that there? What have you done? What have you done? What I'm scared. It doesn't have a thumbnail, which scares me more. I need to full view it. Because it's like, I think ArtFight is sharding itself and it's refusing to preview anything. That looks so damn cool. That looks so damn cool. You made my guy look so cool. You made my guy look so cool. What the fuck? That's not fair. That's not fair. You can't make him look cool. You can't do that. He looks way cooler than I could ever do. That's so awesome. What the fuck? Okay. I should ask. Are you okay with me? Are you okay with me putting it up on stream? Are you okay with me doing that? I always want to double check. Are you okay with that? I don't think there's an issue, but I always, since it's like your art. Okay, I just want to be sure. Guys, it looks so fucking cool. It's really big. Hang on. Hang on. That looks so cool. Yeah, that's my guy. That's my boy. That's Ark right there. That's my boy Ark. He looks so cool. He looks so cool. I'm gonna cover up that so you can't see it. It looks so cool. Oh, that's so neat. Thank you. I mean, fuck you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna beat you up so good. Just you wait. Just you wait. You've made the list, Buster. I mean, you were already on it because like I attack you every year. Like that's I do it every year. But you've done it now. Thank you. He looks so cool. He looks so cool. That's my boy right there. That's my boy. If you want, hey, Badoob, if you want, you can come over. You can buy it. You can come by and check because I've hidden the view that has your guy with your art. Because this is pretty cool. This is pretty good. I'm gonna give you a clear warning when you gotta go back to the corner and stare at mod chat. I'll give you a clear warning. I love the background too. I'm not gonna lie. I do love the background. I do love the background. Funny you mentioned like, oh yeah, I saw a character in a mask and I had to. You're 100% right because that was one of the things I thought whenever I was designing him. I'm like, I want a character that has a mask because I think a mask would look really cool. And I was within 5 minutes of each other. Within 5 Slime also dude. Slime also hit me. Who the fuck? I'm not necessarily gonna share it on stream just because it's the same. Like I don't have permission directly from Slime, so I don't necessarily want to pop it up on the screen just in case. But it looks so cool. All right, that looks really cool. That looks so cool. It's the one I got comboed. I got comboed. This isn't fair. You may show. Okay, sick. So within 5 minutes of each other, by the way. Within 5 minutes of each other, which is still crazy. I managed to get 2 sick-ass pieces of art. That's so big. It's so big. This is Molly. This is Molly. She's not a D&D character. So Ark is a D&D character. He's my wizard. My first and only wizard. This is Molly. She is clinically crazy. Fun fact about Molly. Molly was designed to be my she was originally designed to be a My Hero Academia OC. Like she was my villain. I had a hero and I'm like, he's cool and I like his abilities. But I was like, I need a villain. I need someone that's real evil. And I'm like, what if I just made her like I needed a theme, right? And so I themed her after the like evil trinity. So like see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. That's like her whole thing. It's like she does something bad if you hear her, she does something bad if she sees you, and that's the whole bit. If she hears you, if you hear her, and if you, it's just all bad. She's all bad. So she's crazy. So she went crazy, and her parents. It's a whole thing. Thank you both of you, but I would have beat both. You just made the list as well, Buster. You know what? Pencil paper. All right. You've done it now. The Jazzy Slime. And cat, it's 2 T's, cat, 10, add. All right, you hear that? You made the list. You're both done for. You made the list. You did it. You done did it. You poked the bear. It's me. I'm the bear. You're done for. Huh. Dead. Absolutely eviscerated. Reduced to atoms. Pulp, if you will. You will be pulped. Pulpterized. You did this. You did this to yourselves. You think about that. You think about that. You look at what I'm doing for Banubi. You look at what I'm doing for Banubi once I turn it back on. And you think about what you've done. And you think about what you've done. Look at you think about this. You think about the things that I can do. The things that I can do to your people. You think about this. You look him in the eyes and you think about what you've done. You've poked the bear, and the bear can bite back. Oh, the bear's gonna get you. What did you What? No, don't worry about it, Banubi. I was just talking about how yeah, you don't worry about it actually. It's fine. We're talking about Bethany. She was someone who that you bought, but I love the hell out of her. Almost got attached. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. No. So good to know, though. Very good to know. I will keep her in mind for future references. No. So Mari, Katten, smacked me with an attack, and it was of my masked character. He looked sick as hell too. So that was what I was focusing on. Now I'm gonna do this cursed art. There's no two ways about it. This is art, artistry. Gotta love see, hear, speak, no evil themes. See, I just wanted to have a cool theme, because like a lot of the My Hero quirks had some sort of theme, and I was like, what would do well for a villain? See no evil, speak. And that was the idea. She's my edgy villain. She doesn't have a lot of depth. She's just kind of crazy because that's just who she is. Now, of course, you can see the argument of like, she wasn't given the opportunity for good growing up. Her parents did that to her because they were driven crazy by her. Blah 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 blah. You could play the like sad villain card as much as you want. Like that I can empathize with this villain. Yeah, some bad things happen to her, but it's because she's just evil. Like she's just straight up evil. Is that shallow of me as a character designer? Maybe, but like there's no like she's literally crazy. Like there's no recovering it. She's lost her marbles. They are all over the place, scattered. A hazard, really. You don't want to trip on those. Make this actually a little bit more transparent. We don't need it to be too opaque. Now I think I just need to basically do a 1-to-1 of the outfit here, right? And this is where I need to you can't see it because I'm doing it on a layer. This is where I need to actually like put in effort, right? This right here is where I need to do it. The rest is more or less, I'm not going to trace it 1-to-1, but it's going to be heavily referenced, because that's ultimately what it needs to be, right? That's kind of how it will work. Lock it back, lock it, pop it, lock it. There we go. Which also means that luckily this one should not take too long either, just because of the nature of it being like a pretty just heavily referenced one. The bean. The other bean. And then I think I am. Now that since I've gotten like input on the idea, I think I am going to commit and make it so that each attack that I do is going to be partnered with a custom proxy. Now I will physically have the proxies. Like I will have the not Pokemon. Why was I say Pokemon? I will have the magic cards. I will physically make them. And I guess I could send them to people if they really wanted. It's not like it costs me much to do so. But I don't want to like ask for people's address to send it to them. So if people really wanted, they could ask for it. But I'm not gonna like advertise or anything. But it will be a thing that exists. So I'm gonna do that. That is gonna be the thing. Gonna pull up Procreate. Ooh, it's time. It's art and time. Gonna art all over the place. I'm sorry. Need to make this. Okay, unlock, make it visible. I just blocked it again. Turn up that opacity because I can't, because of the coloring, it's so hard to actually see where anything is. Ooh, this is rough. Oh, this is rough. Nope, that's somehow still. Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong. Dagnabbit. Go to this because I need to fix the paw. There we go. There it is. All right. How do so it's just kind of part of the arm, I guess. I think it's just part of the arm. But yeah, I think you asked about it. I think you asked about it briefly there, Banubi. Based on what you have heard, right? Now, like I mentioned, the whole masked thing, that was that was in reference to me kind of reacting to an attack I got. But based on the small amount of evidence you have gotten, what do you think? What character do you think this is? I can recap some of the hints, right? I can recap some of the hints because it was like, I think Kat called your character like the soft boy. So that, I mean, I'm sure that really narrows it down for you. Speaking of villains, my boy Creeper is basically a physical manifestation of his mother's wrath at the gods when her twin son was born stillbirth and died. But he only has emotions, emptiness, and any emotion he shows is all fake and mimicked from others. He's eaten. He's eaten? He's eaten? What is he? Is he? I mean, you said he's a manifestation. So is he like a, like biologically, is he like a like an avatar? Like I don't know what else to refer to it as other than just like something that exists out of the like a universal will. Like the will of a universe rather than a like actual thing that exists. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sure that makes sense. I'm sure I'm making a lot of sense, actually. Wow, that is a look. There we go. It's not human. The will of the universe is accurate. Okay, that's what I thought. Hi, okay, welcome in. Hello. So now I do like a little bit of the actual like head design. Now I do like the actual head design. So we do this. I'm gonna do an extra layer. Now we do the actual like little guy. I will give him his little accessory. I will do that. I will give him the little accessory. So it'll be like this, because that seems to be like a key part of his design. Maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe like a little bit bigger. There we go. Don't worry about it, okay? This is a secret. This is a secret one for Benubi, by the way. So don't say too much. Don't say too much. This is a secret one for Benubi. Trying to let him figure out and maybe guess what on earth is happening. Because I've given him very little. This is a secret art piece. This is a secret art. We're drawing for ArtFight. the thing we're still doing that. It's still ArtFight. Have I told you what ArtFight is? Do you know what ArtFight is? No. Again, it's a secret for Benubi. He doesn't know what character it is, and he doesn't know what the art. Like he can't see anything. And he doesn't know any of what's going on here. Corvus, get that out of your mouth. Corvus, spit that out right now. Corvus, spit that out. Get that out of here. Get it out of your mouth. Don't have that. Corvus, spit it out. God, keeps talking to the bots. Like, stop that. Drop it. Corvus, drop it. Ugh. What do you mean there's like 9 characters? What? Huh? Keeper does have an opposite. Minerva, the manifestation of unbridled love towards... Oh, interesting. I like characters that have an inverse. I think that's pretty cool. Corvus is eating the bots so they don't cause more harm. See, that's what I would like to think, but he's absolutely just yapping at them, giving a little lick, and I don't want him doing that. You don't know where those things have been. You don't know what they have. You don't know what they're carrying. Okay, so I have the main accessory, like the big accessory. That's the main thing. There we go. There's just like a look, because it like extends down. That's the idea. Now we do the actual like head. I'm gonna do a layer underneath because the accessory goes over that. Just seems like a little guy, right? It just seems like a dude. Like maybe a little squonched, but a dude nonetheless. Like just a lump here. Well, that's okay. I feel like that's too rounded. So basically, it just needs to be a circle, but shrinked down to fit in that, right? That's the idea. So make a circle. And I shrinked it down, and I move it to fit. Nope, and I move it to fit, and I shrink it back up. That's the term. You shrink it back up. That's what you do. put it like there. That's where it would fit, right? And make it maybe like a little bit freeform it. So that's that should be fine. That'll do. We'll play a game. Oh, enjoy your game, Banooby. Enjoy your game. Bye bye. Thanks for stopping by. So he has an ear. Wait, hang on. I need to do this in a layer above this as well. He has an ear. There we go. He's got a big ol' womp. I don't know why I sketch these. I don't know why I'm trying to do single strokes. That's not it's never gonna go well. It's never. So that makes it worse, actually. That does not do me any favors. There we go. And just select this again and duplicate it. Like so. Duplicate, and I'm just going to shift it over. Since he's looking a little bit to the right, I need to make sure they position appropriately. In fact, this ear, I think, needs to be moved as well. Not that it's, like, particularly good or anything, but I want to make sure it's at least an anatom... Why are you freaking out? It doesn't like to... Oh, is it on a different layer? It's on a different layer. Okay, that explains it. I was like, why are you struggling so much? There we go. Still on the ear layer. Good. There's the ear. So then we have that. He's got like a little nubbin nose, but not much. There we go. That's what I like. That's what you like to see. No, don't erase it. That's what you like to see. And then I'm actually going to merge these because I don't need them to be separated out too much. Do the bridge. I don't want to erase it. I don't want to erase it. Why would I erase it? I don't want to do that. Undo. There we go. It's like a thick bridge on the glasses. And yeah, it's very, very big. Very, very big. Hop. Then it hooks down. I'm trying to... I don't know what is... I've always struggled with this. I don't know what is stylistic and what is actual design. So I always struggle with that. Like, I'm assuming that the... Actually, I need to move that. They need to move these. Can I stretch them a little bit? Bigger works too. There we go. Because the glasses need to overhang the other side of the face. I've got big-ass lenses. Big-ass lenses. There we go. Add some density to these bad boys. Add some density to these bad boys. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, cool. I mean, that's kind of the main, like, that's the big detail. And we do hair. Which, luckily, is also pretty easy. Pretty short, easy. Nothing to complain about there. So I don't have, like, there's no complex, like, hyper complex, gee willikers, I gotta do this crazy wacky design. It's just flat and, you know, sticks to the face. Strong bangs. Like, I got nothing to complain about there. Nothing to complain about there. Easy dub here. Just gonna curb stomp the guy out of nowhere. Left field curb stomp right there. Make sure this, there we go. So then the hair just kind of swoops down and covers a little bit of the glasses. There we go. And then I'm trying to figure out how the hair falls naturally, but I think it like curves in here. There we go. Oh, it goes down a little bit more. What am I doing? Why am I such a dumb idiot? Stupid idiot. I don't know why I'm worried about the hair too much. Most of it's going to be cut off anyway, so I forgot that he has the hood that I have to draw. Forgot he has the hood I gotta draw. Hang on, alright. Hang on, I need to... Oh, it's so dumb. Let's go above, but below the scarf. There we go. Because I need to... So it's like it would normally link up around here, so we're just gonna have it follow that same path. It'll be thinner on this side, but definitely still present. The glasses need to go over. And then it goes...
I am Corvus and I don't like bagel anymore, and I want to go stay with LK forever.
What? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? That's so mean. Corvus, I thought we were buddies. I thought we were buddies, but I didn't know you felt that way. I didn't know you felt that way. That was really mean. That was really mean. I've always tried my best. But you know what? Fuck you. Nobody likes you. Die. Stupid bird. Stupid dumb idiot bird. Nobody likes that bird. Right, guys? You like me and not Corvus, right? Right, guys? Guys? You like me and not the bird, right? I think I need to make the... I think I need to make it, like, loop down and covers more of the face, maybe? Erase this. Nope, that's not erasing. There we go. Erase that. Perfect. And the face overhangs here, so that's fine. And then we have two really big ol' ears. Big ol' ears. Luckily, again, because this is so low res, I can take a lot of creative liberties with this. So I'm not too worried about making this, you know, one-to-one. Because that'll also keep it from feeling too traced. Because I've traced some of the body a little bit more, but it was still very, like, I have the sketch outline, and I'm going to freehand, line it. Like, I'm not going to have the actual reference here anymore once I do that. Joseph, hello! Welcome in! You're partying! Party hardy! Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm sorry I haven't been able to check in on things a little bit, but hopefully you enjoy... Hopefully you're having an okay time. Hopefully you're having an okay time. Okay. So we have... Oh yeah, that does remind me. Guys, you can submit... Because Team Comedy is the best... Joseph, not in front of the cultists. Because we have Team Comedy as the best team, you guys can submit your own jokes. You can submit a personal joke using the one channel point costing redeem. I will then randomly select one of those jokes. It will be told for all of the audience. And then, once it's been told, everybody can vote whether it was a good joke. That's the bit. That's what we're doing today. That's the whole wacky zany idea. That's what we're doing. That's the thing. That's the thing for today. These users have a little bit of depth because they're big ol' ears. Big ol' ears. Here we go. Yeah, I know, Joey, I know. Hopefully, you know, make sure to drink your water, Joseph. Make sure to drink your water. You had a lot to drink yesterday as well. You can't be having too much. I mean, you can, but make sure you're
Who's a good
drinking water.
boy? Who is it? Who's a good boy?
I don't know. Who is it? Who is it? Asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend because a friend might be into like hearing positive affirmation or something like that, like a freak. Like a weirdo. I don't even know who would do that. I don't know who would do that. Why? It keeps swapping off. Okay. I need to now erase things that aren't visible because of the hood, which includes everything starting here, including the ear. So I drew that for nothing. Love that for me. Love that for me. I need to go with the base head shape too, because that's throwing me off the most. There's so much of it being covered here. In fact, none of it. I'm using none of it in the original. Oh, it's so dumb. Let's see. Joey drunk too? Yeah, Joey have a couple dwinks. Make sure to drink water. Drink your water. Drink water. Joey. Drink your damn water. You gotta drink Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't you get out of here.
Joseph, you silly goose. You silly goose.
You can't. No, drink your water. You need it. You need it, and you know you need it. You know you need it. I just delete this layer. I don't need it. Erase the glass things. There we go. There it is. And then the hair is the last thing I need to touch up on, because that's now. This looks so dumb. This looks so dumb. I'm gonna give him a little tuft that kind of peeks out of from the hood, so that it has a little bit more oomph. In fact, I'm gonna delete the hood piece that would be there. There we go. There we go. Oh, this is so dumb. God, this is so dumb. I love it. It's great. This is great. I'm having a great time with this one, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm having a great time with this one. I'm also gonna make magic cards out of these too. Oh, this is great. I can erase the part of the hood that separates the ears, so that's just not necessary now. There we go. There we go. Oh wait, I need to do the internal ear bit. There we go. One more over here. Had Sourpuss Cooler Things had about 7% and a half a Buzzball. Had about 2 of them. Dear God. Bye, Joey. Bye, Joey. Please take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. You've had a busy past couple days. You got to take care of yourself somehow. There we go. What do you mean? Sorry, I don't want Joey to have a brain aneurysm. Their head's gonna implode or something. That's Oh, it's so dumb. I love it. Oh, it's so dumb. It's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, guys. Guys. I might be an artist. I might be an artist. This might be my Mona Lisa. This is going up in the Louvre. This is going up in the Louvre. Move over, Mona. It's time for the reign of Bagel. It's time for the reign of Bagel. You don't stand a chance. You don't stand a chance. Give me, okay, what is casting? Is it this layer? Kind of. I do need to erase some of it because it's covered up by the scarf. So I feel more comfortable talking about it now since Banu had to leave and go play games because he hates us. But normally I would be a lot more hesitant about talking about this because I don't want it to be too obvious, right? He doesn't know what this is, right? He doesn't know what the art is, who it's about. He doesn't know any of what's being done here. That's the whole bit. So I want it to be a surprise. So luckily he's not here, so I can talk a little bit more freely. But I still want to be careful in case he's like lurking. Erase that. Erase this. There we go. There we go. Yep. That's art. Yeah, that right there, that's art. That's art. Guys, I'm an artist. I'm gonna merge these. Merge down, merge down, merge down. Get it all merged. Go a layer up. We're gonna change the opacity on this. There we go. And then we're gonna make it. So I'm not gonna be earning as many points on this one because it won't have a background, or the background is just gonna be a solid white. But that's okay because, I mean, honestly, a solid background just saves me time. It makes it easier for me, right? I'm now gonna take. We need it to be like an. Okay. I want the border to be a solid black. The interior color is gonna be like a. The interior color is gonna be like an off black. Because it'll also pop better against the white background that it will have. Okay. So now we do a little bit of. Now we actually do art. We do the lining part. Lining takes longer. I actually need to be careful with it. I can't have as much whimsy with my lining, but that's okay. So I just need to basically throw things out there. Hold. Hold. I know I can make this line look good. I know I can. I know I can. Ah. It keeps linking up. Either it's too thick or it's too it's always so close to being good. There we go. That works. Ah, yeah, that works. There we go. And again, luckily the body shape is really easy and the outfit is as well. So this is, I'm kind of gaming. I'm kind of gaming. Okay, I don't know why I'm stroking up. Obviously that's not working well. So let's go the opposite way. Around. And again, because of the outfit that we're drawing right now, the line work does not need to be perfect, which is nice. In fact, the more shaky, like the less precise it is, the better. Because less precise it is, that means it flows with the cloth better. Trust. Here we go. Not the can cakes. No, not the can cakes. Oh my goodness. No. Think of the children. How could you? Let's see. Loop around. Gotta get the little beans. I gotta get the little beans. There we go. That's one. This gets cut off by this bean. Like so. Do a little doop, doop. Disconnect those because they are technically connected. Around. I'm always scared to turn off the sketch layer. Once I do line work, I'm always scared to turn off the sketch layer because sketch layers make it look so much better. Sketch layers always make it look so much better, and I don't know why. My sketches always look way better than the finished pieces, and it stresses me out. I'm not even gonna lie about that. Like, it always stresses me out because I'm like, man, I can see what it could be, but it just isn't. And so oftentimes I just never line it because it's easier that way. 6 to 8. That's really not healthy. That's really not healthy. Okay. Like, genuinely, if it keeps going, I would personally recommend like seeking help. So that's really not good. Yeah, it sounds like it. That's my recommendation. I don't mean to tell you how to live your life, but I care about people's health enough to say, hey, if it's been that long, maybe get some help. Just genuinely. Just keep that in mind. That is my recommendation. I have drinks every now and then. I have a little bit of whimsy, right? But I'm, at the very least, I know when to stop. And I don't I don't overdo it. Now, of course, I know you're supposedly older than me, so you should know your limits, but just be careful, okay? There we go. We do a little. What is this? What is this called? I should know what this is called. I think it's just a pad. I don't know what this is called. Actually, I don't know what these are called either. I should know this. This is something I should know. I would just call it the paw pad. But I know there's also the technical term. These would be the digi. What's the term? I don't remember. It's been too long. Brain too small. Brain too small to retain. Brain itty bitty. It's not fair. It sucks. Up. There we go. Send it across. Actually, I have it kind of sinking down into it to give it that cloth fold. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay. Glad it stopped. I don't know why it stopped that, but it was good. I was going to have to undo it anyway. Like down. Perfect. Then we go out. And then down again. Perfect. Perfect. You should know this. What do you mean? What do you mean? I have hands. I have human hands. What do you want from me? I have human hands. I don't. I could be. I'm not a cat. I'm not a feral feline. I have cat traits, but I'm not a cat. No, paws would just be the general term. Because I know carpus. I don't remember the term for hands versus feet. Like there's a medical term that it's like tarsus, carpus and tarpus, I think. I want to say the carpus is your hand. Carpus. Carpus is anatomical term for wrist. The metacarpus and the phalanges. That's what it is. Metacarpus is what follows the carpus, and it's like your main finger bones. The phalanges are your fingers. So your metacarpus is like your knuckles. Yes, tarsals is the other one. You are correct. Yes, tarsals is, I think tarsals is the what, ankle? Is it? Yeah, tarsals is the ankle. Metatarsals is the, well, I don't think it's the ankle, but it's like the ankle, like what attaches to the ankle. And then the metatarsals are the actual like toesies, the toe bones, as well as the phalanges at the feet. Yep. Phalanges is toe. Yeah. Okay. It's been too long. I used to know this. I used to have to know this. It was part of my school. But I have not needed that in a while, so it's not knowledge I retained the best, I suppose. It's not something I stowed away the best. Like, whenever I saw it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what it was. But off the top of my head, it did not come to me. Remember, I was trying to recall the naming schemes that I had memorized, but I could not recall the actual information. I was like, okay, I would go off of the fact that carpal tunnel and tarsal tunnel are those are inflammations and conditions that involve the hands and feet. Carpal tunnel is the wrist. Tarsal tunnel, I'm assuming, is that it's got to be the ankle, right? Tarsal tunnel. It's with too many N's, but it's fine. Pinched nerve in the ankle. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I thought so. I just wanted to make sure, because when I looked at images like anatomy images of the ArtFight shit itself. When I was looking at anatomy images of the tarsus, they showed like, yeah, this section around the ankle is the tarsus, but I wasn't sure if that included the ankle or not. Had to remember it well because I took both physical development / health and biology during school. Good lord, yeah. It's not like it's doxing me because I'm no longer in it. My first major was creative writing, but my first like long-term major that I was in was what was it called? It was veterinary technology, I think is the technical term. But the whole idea being that it was essentially you'd go in and it's to get a position as a veterinary technician. The person that's it's like a nurse for vets, right? That's the idea. Like you go in, you do the briefing, you do the initial checkup, and then the actual vet comes in and does the like any further like serious tests or like a full diagnosis. It's like the nurse but for a veterinary clinic. That's essentially what I went for. And so obviously I took a lot of anatomy courses. Most of the anatomy was animals, surprisingly enough. I know. Crazy concept. Going to school to be someone who works with animals. Most of the biology I learned was regarding animals. Not many people know that, but it is in fact, it's a weird trade-off. It's a weird trade-off. Everything in math. Math has always been my weakest subject by a long shot. In fact, I many years ago, like it had to have been like 2019, 2020-ish. I went into the hospital to try and get, because it was all in it was like the doctor's office hospital. It was all in one. I went in to try and get tested for ADHD. Because I had been noticing, I actually had a friend, my partner at the time, had ADHD, and I had noticed a lot of symptoms for a while, and they're like, hey, yeah, I think it wouldn't hurt to get checked. And I'm like, that's a good idea. I didn't want, like, medication. I didn't want treatment. I just wanted to know what was up, right? Because it's, like, peace of mind that I was seeking. Not necessarily, like, oh, boy, I want to get on, what is it? I can't remember the drug. Is it Ritalin? I don't think so. But whatever, there's one, the main drug for like ADHD treatment is notoriously both really good at what it does and really bad for you. It was Ritalin. Okay, cool. I didn't want to get medication. Medication kind of freaked me out, and it still kind of does to a degree. I just wanted to know what I had, because I knew something's up. I still know something's up. But I couldn't, like, I didn't know what it was. I wanted to get an idea of what it could be. So I went in to get tested. I filled out all the papers. They gave me actually several different papers. One of which being the stereotypical, like, hey, have you ever thought of yourself? You know, that kind of thing. And I'm like, in what capacity? Because, you know, like, I've thought about what it would be like if I was dead, but I don't necessarily, like, have active plans to myself. So, like, what do you mean by that? So I filled out the papers, right? I go talk to the lady, and she's like, okay, so, why did you want to get tested? Why are you here? Why did you want to test it? You know, blah, 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 just normal questions you'd expect. And I go through, I'm talking to her, and eventually we get to the end of the thing. Well, I guess it is worth mentioning. For the test, she was like, okay, why do you think you have ADHD? Why do you think you want to get tested for it? And I'm like, well, I have difficulty focusing on things that I don't find interesting. As a good example, math class, right? Because I was in high school at the time. In math class, I struggle with staying attention, like keeping attention, because I don't like math. It just doesn't do well with me. I don't like the subject, so I have difficulty focusing. It's also the class environment, right? So I was like, yeah, so math is a good example. Other classes that I'm more interested in, less so, you know, because I would try to take classes I'm interested in. So English, mythology, honestly, psychology was fun. Like, most of the other classes I was taking were fine. It was just math that I really didn't like, so I couldn't focus during it. I also mentioned, like, oh, yeah, I'm also, you know, I also hate getting called up in the middle of class. You know, I feel like I want to throw up, which is, it was a little bit of an exaggeration. I don't think I've ever had, like, the I need to throw up reaction, but I definitely always had the hyper, like, this is really uncomfortable and I hate this with all my bogusi, right? The whole bogusi is saying, hey, this is bad, we need to stop this. This is really bad. But I never actually, like, felt like I was going to throw up. It was just really bad. But I think that's pretty standard, right? I think that's a standard reaction. So eventually we have this conversation and we get to the end of the test. She's like, okay, so after going over everything, I can't confidently say what you have. You either have a math disorder or you have ADHD, but we can't say determinately. And I'll be honest, that really left a bad taste in my mouth, because it showed that very clearly she latched on to the fact that I was struggling in math. Did not pay attention to why I was struggling in math, just that I was struggling in math. And disregarded most of the other traits that I had exhibited or that I had shown for possibly having ADHD. I want to say I also went in to get tested for autism, but she was like, oh, yeah, no, you held eye contact and you held conversation well, so it must not be autism. And it must not be ADHD either, because you weren't moving around a lot. And I'm like, yeah, I wanted to get tested for ADD. And then she's like, well, they're the same thing. I'm like, okay. Like, yeah, it's ADHD type A and type B. And I'm like, you're just saying things. The most annoying, like, I got nowhere with it. I still don't know what's wrong with me. Something's definitely wrong with me. I just don't know what it is. And honestly, it's at the point where I don't think I'm ever going to know. I don't think I'm ever going to know what's wrong with me, because I certainly can't afford to go to, I think it'd be, is that a psychiatrist? I can't afford to go to any health professional, regardless of what field they're in. That's just not going to happen. And since I can't afford it, I'm certainly not going to be able to get tested. That being said, I have taken a lot of online tests. Not that that's right. Well, when I said I wanted to get tested for ADD and not ADHD, I know that fundamentally they're the same thing. However, I had always been under the assumption that ADD was more of the cognitive, what's the term? Attention deficit, the cognitive deficit disorder. Like you aren't driven by a motor, right? That's the terminology all the tests always use. Like, oh, do you feel as though you're driven by a motor and that you always move? No, not necessarily. Like, yeah, I do a lot of things passively, but I don't feel like I need to go out and run around unless I have the zoomies, which does occasionally happen. right? Very occasionally, but it does happen. Like I have a fidget toy, but I don't want to like get up and move around like the stereotypical ADHD. So that's what I've always assumed it to be. So I was like, oh, but I have difficulty focusing, right? I have difficulty focusing. I can't, I can't retain information as well either. I have memory issues. Unless it's something I'm really interested in which case I have a better, easier time retaining that information, which might be just a common experience. I don't really know. That's why I wanted to get tested and get more information on it. She's like, oh, yeah, there's a certain thing. I'm like, okay, well, something's not right. I don't feel like I need to move around a lot, but I feel like I just cognitively something's up, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Hyperactivity can be focused on one thing. Is it? I thought hyperactivity was just like the movement, because I definitely can't. I do struggle to focus on one thing at a time, but hyperactivity is, I've always assumed that's like movement and not cognitive, because that's why I said ADD and not ADHD. Either way, it just left a bad taste in my mouth, and now I'm never gonna know. I'm never gonna know what's wrong with me. I've taken online tests. I've also taken there's a book. I don't remember what the book is. It's like an official medical book that most like psych docs use. That is like the best guide for diagnostics, right? They're trained to see the symptoms, so they're the ones that are trained to make the final call. But they all kind of just use the same thing. And my roommate actually has it, because my roommate was a psych major. So they let me read through it. I found the section for ADHD, and I did the test that was supplied, and I scored like moderate, just like all the online tests did. Now again, I'm not saying I have ADHD. That is not what I'm saying, because I do not ever want to claim I have something unless I have been clinically diagnosed with having something, which is why I can say, I wish I could say, I want to say I have social anxiety. However, I got social anxiety, the diagnosis, from that conversation. Remember how I said like, oh yeah, I feel like I'm going to throw up when I'm in the middle, like I'm in the front of class. She gave me a social anxiety diagnosis from that, which was really great. That was based on one piece of information that I had, what's the term? Dramatized, that I had exaggerated a little bit, just to like get the idea across. She had based it primarily off of that. I don't know if it was based on anything else, but that's what I had assumed it was based on. Now, do I think she's wrong? Probably not, but it bothers me that I don't know definitively if she is or not, because it feels like it was just kind of jumped to, and it wasn't actually thought through, So now I have like doubt that I might have it or not. But either way, I don't ever want to claim that I have something unless I have been at least talked to a professional about it in some capacity. And I don't consider being told, oh, it could be a math disorder, as being, talking to a professional about having ADHD. So I don't want to claim that I do. However, having taken many tests, both like academic and online, they all rank me as like moderate chance of ADHD, which is, really reassuring. Still don't know for sure, because I'll never be able to afford to go, but it would be cool to know. Think of the advertising I could do. I could have it on my profile. I could have it as a tag. People love finding other like-minded people. Like, why do you think I am able to I don't know, I forget. Whatever. Just have silly billy disorder. It is terminal. Silly billy disorder is terminal, actually. So I don't like joking about that. I don't like joking about having it, because people that do have it they're suffering every day because of it. Okay. Diagnosed with dumb silly. So I have both dumb silly goober and silly billy. Okay. I didn't know you were qualified to give diagnoses. I didn't know you could do that. Or are you doing medical malpractice, Buster? Is this a little bit of medical malpractice? I'm gonna have to talk to your manager. About this. Illegal. There we go. Little nub. Luckily, again, because these are so weird, the nature of these paws are so bizarre, I'm not too worried about making sure they look perfect, because honestly, the more they don't look perfect, the more accurate they are, which is an interesting guess that would be an oxymoron. It would either be an oxymoron or it would be a paradox. Basically, the worse they look, the better they look. Which I would say would be actually both. Maybe it'd be closer to like having a bell curve than anything else. 'Cause it's like you have, it's so bad, but then here in the middle, once it gets to that like really bad point, like, oh, this is just bad and unenjoyable. Then it jumps and like, oh, you at the bad point where it's still, this is really good. But then you keep going and it just like gets really bad again and you don't recover, right? It's not malpractice if I'm not certified. Well, it still would be. It would be practicing without a license, wouldn't it? Even if it's not medical malpractice, just without a license, which is arguably... I don't think that's worse, but it's not definitely not good. I don't know the sentencing time for either of those, but I don't think either of them are ideal. Loop it around. There we go. Okay. So then, it just has like a little nub in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That should be fine. Just use it as it is. And then, shoop. And I have the rest of the arm. We have the beans. And then we should be... Actually, that should be it. Once we get the beans done, that should be everything. I think. Somehow doing a really good job at perspective without a reference for this revenge art. I think it was sent to godhood. Dude, you've done it. You've done it. This is it. This is your moment. This is your moment. Put it up in the Louvre. In the Louvre. Move over, Mona Lisa. Got a new king in town. Or queen. You have a new monarch in town. I also need to make these less circular and more ovular. Hop. Come on. There we go. New monarch. New monarch just hit. New monarch just hit. There we go. It's not too bad. I just don't like the density because I can't draw. So the lines get thicker in weirder places, but it's all I got. Shading this is going to be awful. I genuinely don't know if I can shade this. I will be so honest. I don't know if I can shade this because of the colors. It's all black. Unless I make it like a really off black, like a lighter off black, and then I can have another darker off black as the shading. And then hard black like that. Monarch is male-centered. Monarch is gender neutral, I believe. It's gender neutral. Is gender neutral just royalty? Like, well, not even royalty. It's not royalty explicitly. Monarch is just like ruler, basically. I think. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it's NB. That's what I thought. I pick up on a couple things. I actually have 3 different NB friends off the top of my head. I like to think I picked up on a couple things. Like one or two things here or there. Swoop. 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 One more. No. Ah. There we go. That works. No, don't erase it. Don't erase it. There we go. Make it a little bit smaller. Just get that curve. There we go. All right. I think we have the line done. Actually, hang on. I need to erase the glasses that are overlapped by hair. There we go. Forgot about that. And now, I think we're good to color. Hang on. I'm going to get rid of the sketch layer. The moment of truth. Moment of truth. I forgot the shoulder. But that's good. Glad I caught that. Put that here. Give me the sketch layer again. Shoop. 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 Cinema. Cinema. I hide this again. We have our line layer. Then I'll put the text in after we do everything. Guys, it looks pretty alright. It looks pretty alright. Problem is the scarf is the exact same color that I'm going to make his outfit. So this is going to be tricky. I'm going to make another layer for the colors I need because they're going to be weird. Because I need In fact, I'm gonna make the background white, because then I can actually... Well, maybe an off-white, because I don't want it to blind me. But it needs to be brighter so I can actually see it. There we go. So, we need the black of the so we need to have a few colors. I'm gonna bring up... Okay, I'm on the right layer. Make this like a... Let's do an orange-based black. I think that'll look good. We'll do... Okay, so this is gonna be the base color of the... This is gonna be the base color of the actual... Why am I blanking? Why am I blanking? Why am I blanking? Why am I blanking? I'm blanking, blank. It's gonna be the base color of the actual outfit. That's still really dark. That's still really dark. Maybe like a little bit light it up a little bit. Not that much. That works. This is the base color of the outfit. This will be the shading color. And then the scarf, I should be able to just pull directly from this. Scarf. They're all very close to each other, but... Actually, is this the color I want to use for the darker version of, like, the shading color? Maybe I just make it, like, a little bit toned down. Because I don't want it to be too dark, right? Because then we start getting into creepy, like, difficult territory. A little bit darker there. That actually should be way better. That should be way better. Okay. And now we send it, I think. Like it needs to be like an off black. And I think that'll be okay. I think that's okay. So now we do... I'm gonna merge all the layers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to merge all the layers. I hate to do it, but I am gonna merge all the layers. Merge down. So now we have those taken care of. They're all merged. Lines are merged. Right, lines are good. And now we go in and we do the coloring. So we do our base color. Base color is going to be the color of his outfit, because that's the easiest one to just take in as the base. Do this as a layer underneath the underneath the line. Base color of the outfit. That's scarf that's included, but that's fine. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to color all of it in. Color all of it in, except for what is like very explicitly does not need to be colored in. There we go. And I do this really cool thing where I select this. Select. And I do a little thing where I... Actually, no. I'm jumping ahead. I'm jumping ahead. I need to automatic select everything except... What's slipping through? What is slipping through? So I need to select everything within the guy here. But I'm not able to do that. So I do this, it's just selecting... What? Why is it not... Something isn't connected. That's the issue we're running into. Something isn't connected and it's letting things slip through. But I don't know what that would be, unless I just tap the wrong thing, which I might have. Yeah, okay, I just tapped the wrong thing. Alright, sick. So now if I did that, I should be able to now go in here and erase. If I make this bigger. If I make this bigger, I should be able just to erase everything that I don't need. Like so. Now we have our base color. That's great. That's huge. I go down here. Shrink it down. Shrink it down. There we go. Let's color this in. Like so. We have our base color. That's really good. I actually didn't need to do that last one. But that's fine. It's fine. So now that we have our base color, we can go and do a layer above. I'm going to select... Actually, hang on. I am going to color this in. There we go. I'm going to select the layer above it. Select this. Hang on. Select this. Go to the layer above it. And now I can color it appropriately. So his outfit is taken care of. I need to do the scarf. The scarf is different. So this, give me this scarf. Scarf, and we just colored this in. Because now I don't have to worry about it like bleeding over and hitting the hitting like I don't need to erase anything outside of it, right? Everything's going to be contained within the actual fella himself. There we go. Guys, full. Dendrov, why? Why? Literally just a little guy. Literally just a little guy. You come in, you say you hurt me. You hurt me. I'm not even gonna bother trying to read that out. I'm not even gonna bother trying to read the Japanese. It's not gonna go well. It's not gonna go well. But hi, Dindroff. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to have you join us. Glad to have you join us. All right, you drew a line over your sketch. Ah, is your entire line art layer over your sketch layer? Is that what happened? Please tell me that's not what happened. Please tell me that's not what happened. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Please tell me that's not what happened. Also, I'm gonna pull the joke soon. We're gonna see what joke we got, and you guys can vote with whether or not it was funny. So last call to submit your hi Dindroff. What do you mean it's 3 a.m.? What do you mean? Well, thank you for stopping by. What do you mean it's 3 a.m.? Why are you up? Go back to bed. Go back to bed. It's too early. It's too early or too late, depending on how you look at it. Like, thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it, but you gotta go to bed, Dindroff. Can't have you staying up too late or too early. It's good. You just gotta undo it. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're playing Gartic Phone. Okay, Gartic Phone isn't too bad, I guess. I haven't touched Gartic in a while. I did like it when I did play it, but it's been a very long time. But you gotta go to bed now. It's bedtime, Dendroff. You're up too late. 2:40 a.m. Dear God, Mari! What? I mean, again, thank you guys. I do really like that so much of my community is from all over the place. We have people from all over, different time zones, everywhere. But you guys, it's so late. Why are you here? Go to bed. Why are you here? It's so 6:40 is crazy. It's only 8:40, but still. Good Lord, can't sleep. I mean, I guess that's fair. It is, tis the season, even though ArtFight has firmly shat itself and does not open anymore. It's just giving me host error. I physically can't open ArtFight now. Like, it just will not let me. Let's do the hair next. Let's do the hair. Hair's gonna go. I mean, it doesn't matter the order now. So the hood, it would go underneath the hood, but we'll do it right above it instead, because the hood is, it's different layering. Anyway, give me the hair color. There we go. Bright, the sun. Can I make it like an off-white? I'm sorry. I want it to be like maybe a bit more of an off-white than a pure white. There we go. That's just, I feel like it's gonna look better since the background already has to be white, Since the background already has to be white, I think having a small off-white will just not. It's not gonna look like he's just missing color, It's 10:41 a.m. That actually doesn't sound. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. 10:40. That's respectable. That's respectable. I didn't know you were an Aussie. That's sick. That's really cool. I've never been to Australia. I've been to a lot of places, right? I've been to a lot of places in the world. I've had the very fortunate opportunity in my life to travel quite a bit. I've never been to Australia. Honestly, I don't know if it's on my list or not. It seems beautiful, right? Don't get me wrong. It seems like a beautiful place, and it's a whole part of the world I haven't seen. The problem with it, in my opinion, however, is it's hot. Like, it just seems like it just seems like it's hot at all times. I don't like the heat. The heat does not agree with me. I'm a Montana boy at the end of the day. Like, I'm not in Montana, so don't get your hopes up. Don't think like, oh no, he doxed himself. I didn't. I'm not in Montana, but I'm from Montana, and I like the cold. The cold does well with me. It sits well. It agrees with me. It's just all good. It's just all good. You're wondering, yeah, what's up, Dendra? What's up? What do you mean crazy? It's dinner time. I am hungry. I had something to eat, but it was at noon. I'm hungry again. Probably have nuggets and tater tots again, because that's all I have left. It's all I have left, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I'm gonna need to get groceries again pretty soon. Not really hot, depends on where you are. Go to rural Australia, and it's pretty chill. Interesting. I don't know. I never assumed that it would be anything other than hot, but I'd also just, I mean, the image that comes to mind for Australia is the bush. Right, it is the bush. And so I had assumed that because it's like an arid looking climate, again, all visual, because it's an arid looking climate, I had assumed that it was, I don't know, just hotter, because the places we have here in the US that look similar are usually pretty hot. Okay, could we make this smaller? Thank you. Are usually pretty hot. I mean, I don't know if you've been, but I don't know if you've been to the US, but you might know, you might not. Outback is what it looks. Oh, okay. See, this is why I think it'd be interesting to go, so I can actually understand it. I also don't think it's not that different, right? It's not like it's a whole different culture. Like, going to Japan was crazy. I'm still so happy I did. It was amazing. But it's an entirely different culture than what I'm used to. Australia, it's a different culture, but at the end of the day, it's another, like, westernized country. Like, it's all from the same root of England, so it's not that different, right? It's not that different. Different in a lot of ways, obviously, but culturally, I don't know. Do you only have PNGs or also wear a suit? Or also a suit? PNGs of what? You talking about, like, Persona stuff? Or because I don't know what's a VTuber suit. I don't know what I'm not familiar with the term VTuber suit. I know if you're referring to, like, furry stuff, like a fursuit. No, I don't own a fursuit. Too expensive. Not huge. Oh, you talk about the spiders. Is it true that spiders are there? Yeah. Big spiders are fun sighting when they do pop up, however. Yeah, see, that's what I always assume. I always assume, like, yeah, they can be big. Like, yeah, it's a different ecosystem that evolved all on its own, which I think is still really fascinating. But it's still, like I think a lot of it is sensationalized, you know? Like, I think a lot of it is very, like, oh, the spiders over in Australia are massive. Whoa. Yeah, they can be. But it's the same thing here is, like, yeah, moose are really big, right? Moose are massive. But you don't see them very often. Right? I mean, I know moose are more of, like, a Canada thing, but a lot of the U.S. has moose. I mean, I'm not used to seeing them, but we saw them often enough to where I'm like, yeah, they existed. I've seen a few. They're still cool. Like your Sona, do you also have the robe? That's what you mean. Wait, did it undo that? I wish I also owned the suit. Like, I also owned like, an outfit, like a cosplay. I think a good word for it would be cosplay. I wish I also had a cosplay for it. It's like having the robe and the arm wraps and, like, doing something with it. I think it would be sick. But no, I don't own any of the cosplay materials for it. Like how Lilo and Stitch actually happened and the whole island is overrun by failed alien experience. Oh. I mean, that checks out. That checks out. I believe it. No, I believe it. You know, you keep saying you're in Utah there, okay? If you're in Utah, have you ever been to oh, what's it called? Is it called Sips? Sips, Utah. Is that what it's called? No, Sips isn't right. Swig's the one. Yeah. It's just dirty sodas, right? It's like custom craft sodas, but they're dirty sodas. It's like the whole thing, right? What am I doing? I could just, never mind. My bad. That was my mistake. Should not have done that. Should not have done that. That is on me. I don't know. I haven't been to Utah in a very long time. Even when I was there, I was not conscious, right? My conscious years did not happen until after I moved out of Utah. But I actually saw somebody try it earlier today. Like, it was a YouTube video. I watched a YouTube video and they were in Utah, so like, hey, there's this thing. I tried making dirty sodas on my own. They were pretty bad. So let's see how these are. And they tried it and they're like, that's actually pretty damn good. So now I've been like, that sounds pretty good, actually. That doesn't sound so bad at all. That doesn't sound half bad. I kind of want to try it. That seems pretty good. Is this actually a brown? I didn't think so. This does not look like a brown to me. I think it's a hard black, which makes it rough, but I gotta work with what I got. Do this on the layer underneath the blue. It should be good. That means I can now freely just... Hang on. Get rid of the brown. There we go. Layer underneath. And we should be good now. What is this song? What is playing? This from Balatro? What is this from? Under construction. No, 12 a.m. It doesn't say. It does. I don't know. Toby Fox composer. Oh. So this must be from Deltarune that I don't know. Middle of nowhere, there's a swig, but not coffee. I mean, coffee's still gross. It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. I bought Balatro and I like it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not about to go and say like, it didn't really work out for me. I liked it. It's a good game. So before you guys freak out, I have enjoyed Balatro. However, I considered using it for a stream. I was like, I'm gonna buy this game. I'm gonna stream it at some point. I just don't. I don't know. Do people like watching Balatro? Is that like a fun thing to watch? Genuine question. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna stream it. But like, whenever I was thinking about it, I was like, I don't think people would like seeing this. Is that wrong? Do people like seeing Balatro? I know a lot of people like it. It just doesn't seem like a very interesting thing to watch somebody play, you know? Like, it seems like the kind of game that's way more fun to play on your own and not watch somebody else play it. Oh, man, I'm coloring the hood with his skin. That's not right. There we go. There we go. Actually, I need to put the... Because it is a separate... Okay, it's on its own. It's on its own. It's on its own. We should be good. Then I need to erase this. Erase these, because it bleeds over. I'm guessing the pen just did... It wasn't... It was at max opacity. It just didn't like it for whatever reason. I don't know why. Like, it didn't fully... It didn't fully color it, which is a problem. Here we go. Okay, that's clean enough. I need to fix the hair, but that's something I'll do later. Actually, same thing for up here. I need to do this now. This layer. Steal this color. Nope, too big. Too big. Shrink it. There we go. Cool. I actually need to do white for the inner ear here as well. I forgot about that. Maybe like a pink. Maybe like a pink with the white. I don't want to... I don't know. Gotta go home tomorrow because we at 75% containment. That's good. That's good. That's that's good progress. Yes, watched RT Games playing it. See, but RT Games is funny. see, but RT Games is funny. You know, you gotta be funny and creative. And he is. I'm not. It's just a dumb, stupid chud. Just a dumb idiot chud. So I need like an off pink, like a very, 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 very soft pink. Almost a little bit more in the red tone. Maybe a little bit closer to purple. It was like a weird pink. There we go. That should be fine. And then we're gonna do this on a layer above that, below skin. So I do, unless, I think I'm gonna try something crazy. I'm gonna see if I can fill all of these in at once. All of these beans in at once. Give me the line layer. This might be crazy. But if it works, I'm a genius. And if it doesn't, it's wrong. Because if I do this, if I select these, and I shoop, bleh, shoop, bleh. I love that it jiggles. Don't take that out of context. I love that the little color blob just like bounces around a little bit whenever I grab it. That's really like it's so cute. It's just like bleh, bleh. There we go. Is that too bright of a pink? I think that's too bright of a pink. I need to soften that. That needs to be softened out. No! I did it directly on the layer. That's not good. Good thing I caught that now. It's fine. It's fine. I needed to change the color anyway. So it works out. Right? There we go. Maybe can I make it more dull? Like a more dulled. How does that look? Yeah, that's better. It blends. It doesn't hit the eye as much. Like it's definitely still pops, but it doesn't pop as much as the first one. I know it would be faster for me to now just use the brush and just sweep it across, but I did this already and I want to commit to it. Okay. And then I do this up here in the ear, so it would be like this spot. No, Like so. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Like a glove. What time is it? What time are we at? We have 6 minutes. All right, speed run. Speed run. If I can get this colored in, the shading's gonna be the. I'll go until I finish this piece because that seems fair. But admittedly, this shouldn't be much longer. This should be something I can finish up within that time. Anyway, it's just gonna be the shading that's gonna take a little bit, right? Shading's gonna take the longest time of what I have left. But even then, it's not a lot. Yeah, speed run, tool assisted, any percent. There we go. You know, I've thought about trying to submit a speed run once. I thought about Tired, hello, welcome in. Glad to have you joining us. How are you? How you doing? How you holding up? I know you have a different name. I just don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm better with screen names than remembering names. It's rough. It's real rough. There we go. Perfect. So I get this colored in. And now I need to shade. I need to shade. That's what we're doing. We're going to shading now. Shading time. Give me this. We're doing cast. So this is a it references I'm going to put the text in front of it, obviously. But this is the reference. Once I just wait. Oh, it's so dumb. I love it. It's great. It's amazing. I got this from Joey. Joey sent me a bunch of images I can reference, and boy have I taken to them. It's great. The power I hold is fantastic. Put this above that for the shading. So now I have the correct color for shading. Yes. And we do shading. If I just do it across, that should actually be fine because I can feather it. I can smudge it. Yeah, that one. Obviously, it's that guy. There we go. Clean that up. Which luckily, with the colors being so close, they should actually blend pretty well. I just need something small here for the inner arm, but nothing too much. Not too much. There we go. What else? Under the scarf. And the scarf itself needs to be shaded. So under the scarf, since it's, casting a shadow because it's blocking light to the actual outfit. This beautiful outfit. This beautiful piece of art. Here we go. Usually tell my teacher that I want to be like him. Take drugs for. Oh, that's living right there. If you ain't drugging, are you living? Are you even living? I think not. Twitch, that's a joke. I am joking. Obviously, it's a joke, Twitch. Don't hurt me. I'm telling silly ha-has. You don't have to be sad or mad at me. It's a silly ha-ha. Alright. Okay. Glad we had that covered. Just want to make sure all my bases are covered, right? All my ducks are in a row, if you will. There we go. Okay, cool. That works. Oh, the hair. I need to do the hair. Select this color again. Enhance. There. That was going to bother me. Oh, I need to erase that bit too. It's this. Erase. Perfect. I mean, it's really, that's kind of it. That's kind of it, right? There's not much more to it. So I need to go and find the shading layer, and we're just gonna smudge it. Smudge it around. Type shit. There we go. It's basically just feathering, right? All I'm really doing is I'm just feathering the hard line to make it soften up quite a bit. So you still get the shading effect, but don't have like a, yeah, this is where a different color starts kind of thing. this is a different color. Like, it's just like, okay, so that's it's darker there, but it's not like darker there. I'm trying to do that now. Like, I'm trying to pick up on some things. I need to shade that as well. I forgot. Like, I'm trying to pick up on a few things to enhance it a little bit, make it sure it stands out a little bit more than what I used to do. I had some up here. Feather that. Same thing for this ear. If I can hit it, there we go. There we go. You can't even tell. That's actually really nice. Last bit, I need the scarf. The scarf needs to be shaded as well. Just give me this color. I'll take it, make it a little bit darker. Not by a lot. That's a lot. I just said. Not that. Put this underneath. This gets a little shade here as well. There we go. A little bit there. And last bit, just like in this little nook. Don't check the cranny though. Big difference. Huge difference. Actually, this is casting a shadow. So I can put a little bit over it as well. Perfect. Perfect. Then this right here, because it's mostly going to be obscured by the arm and the body. And now we do the same. Whoa, hang on. I forgot I overdrew on some spots. So I need to erase those now. There. Make it a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. There we go. That should be fine. Clean that up. Clean this up. This should be... This needs to be... There we go. Alright. And then now we do the last bit of the schmudging. Now we do the last little bit. Attach that back. Beautiful. Beautiful. Get schmudged. Get schmudged. You've been schmudged. There we go. That works. And this is just going to be all schmudge. Then last little bit was down here, yeah? Do some good old feathering. Softening that edge. Perfect. Perfect. It's not... I'm not going to say it's like impeccable, right? It definitely... It looks flat. Same as the last one. But I don't really know how to change that. I don't know what I can really do to make it not look really flat in color without it, because it is, again, it's just a very simple color palette. Like, there's not a lot of like layering to it. That's also just my skill. Like, I don't know how to bring it up that extra little bit, right? This is where I feel stuck. I'll add a little shine to his glasses, and that's kind of all I can think of doing last. Kind of an off-white. That should be something like right there. Off-white. Shoop. Nope, that's like a pink in comparison. Just make it full white. That is. Shoop. Wham. Blam. Same thing for this side. Wham. Blam. Perfect. And then we do the text. And then we do what color is the text? Hang on. Is the text black or is it white? This is important. It's white because it stands against his black body. Ooh, okay. So for this, I need to make the background fully white. Make the background turn this into just being white, the color white. And then I need text, add text, lock in chat. Move it. No, wait, hang on. Select. There we go. Move it. I misspelled it because I can't see. Edit the text, maybe? Edit. No, not the style. Well, I will need to modify the style. I need to make sure it matches. Okay, stop. There. Show keyboard. Show, because it needs to be chat. This is the just letter I. This needs to be in. And then this needs to be lowercase. There we go. Okay. So we have that. Make this to the top layer so it doesn't get obscured. That's turned off. Good. This is what are you? What font are you? Looks like it's also like Arial or Calibri. Again, just like a default easy font. I think I already... Nope. was gonna say, I think I already found it, but I don't think I have. The C that I have is too thick. So this one needs to be, I'm guessing it's Arial. Edit style. Let's see. I can also make it, I want to make it regular. Where's Arial? Arial. Yep. That's the font right there. That's the font right there. And we just and size it up to match. Like so. And I should be able to just one little tug. Perfect. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. Perfect. Perfect. Ah, this is art. This is art. Whatever. Keep the keyboard up. I can hide this now. I can hide. I want to modify the reference image that I have here. I want to modify this. I want to go clear. Close it. Because that, my cultists, is all we have for today. We're finally at that time. I know, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. I assure you, it hurts me just as much. But it is the sad truth. And the truth is that we must depart. Once again. But thank you for joining me. I do appreciate you stopping by, hanging out, saying hello, keeping me company. It does mean a lot that you'd stop by for something as dumb as me drawing for a few hours. So I do really appreciate it. Make sure to stop by tomorrow. We will be streaming again. Tomorrow we're going to be streaming from 5 to 9 EST. Now, we did reveal that most of the people here aren't on the same time zone. So, I could try and convert that, but EST is the stream. It's where I schedule mine. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the cult. Glad to have you join our family here. Thank you for the follow. I'm glad to have you join us. We will be streaming tomorrow, 5 to 9 EST. Let me double check. I think I know what it is, but I want to be 100% sure. Because I will be doing a lot of ArtFight this month, but that's not all I do. Normally I play video games. I know, controversial thought. I do play video games. Tomorrow's going to be Overwatch. Now, it's going to be silly Overwatch. It's not going to be hyper competitive. They released a new game mode that I really want to play more of. It's just, the characters have all been changed to silly, goofy things, basically. So we will be playing some Overwatch tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you guys. It will be from, 2 to 6 EST. So it's going to be pretty early for you there, Uchu. Sorry, I forgot. Tomorrow I do have something that evening, so I'm not going to be able to stream that evening, but 2 to 6 EST for Overwatch tomorrow. Yes, 2 to 6. So I have something at 7, so I can't stream past 6, because then I need to be able to actually get something to eat after I stream, and it's a whole thing. But yes, that is at least the plan for tomorrow. If that changes, or if anything changes at all, make sure to stop by our Discord. We have one, !Discord in chat, and you will get a whispered link to it, and you can join us. So we have the Discord. You can also follow me on all the different medias. That is, of course, Twitter and Blue Sky, where I will also be updating if anything changes. Those are the best places to stay up to date. I'm not going to plug too many other things. I just want to let you guys know we do have community spaces for people in our community. Both Benubi and Kat are participating in ArtFight as well. They're both moderators here. And they will be sharing a lot of their art in the chat, in the Discord server. So if you like sharing your art, I would love to see it. Everybody would love to see it. And I look forward to seeing you stop by. I'm going to make sure we raid out, because I know the art community is very nice and welcoming, and they're not going to hate somebody who doesn't have a ton of people watching. Also, if you don't get the link, let me know. It should be whispered to you. Like, you should get a personal whisper with the link. So if you don't get it, let me know, and I'll just do it myself. The command sometimes doesn't work. Just putting that out there. Sometimes it's weird about it. But you should get a whispered link that should let you join. That being said, let's find someone to raid into, shall we? Let's see who we're gonna go say hello to. Not getting it. Okay. Sometimes it's weird because it sends it as a private message on Twitch, because that's where it tries to whisper it. But I will personally, since I see both you asked for it, Uchu, and you asked for it there, Mari, I'll send both of you a personal it's gonna be the same link, but I'm just gonna personally DM it to you. In fact, I'm gonna do that now before I forget, because I will forget. I will forget if I don't do it right now. So, and while I'm going to do that, let's, okay. I need to turn off the random joke timer that didn't work. Oh yeah, speaking of, here, while I do that, here. You guys can vote on the last joke of the night. Last joke of the night, because team comedy is the best.
Copyright 2012.
Ha 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 ha. It should have read out. It should have read out the. What the? What is with the? Hang on. What? Was that funny? Was that joke funny, guys? You could vote whether that joke was funny. Who the fuck? There's nothing there. Oh right, because it deleted the file. It should have prefixed the message saying like, this is a joke brought to you by. This joke was made by. It didn't. It didn't say any of that. So I don't know who is that. Anyway, right, link, Discord thing. Yup, hang on. Hang on, I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab that link. Invite. Copy. I'll make this a, yeah. This expires after, I don't fucking care. There we go. Okay, yes, okay. Generate link. Copy. And I will now, I'm gonna DM it to each of you. Nobody thought it was funny. Yeah, whoever put that joke in, banned. Banned for life. I don't know who did, but somebody's getting banned. Somebody's getting banned. Let's see. US for one Mari and US for one Uchu. So let me get you guys that link. I'm sorry that the command didn't work. I don't know why. Sometimes it whispers it improperly. Sometimes it does. I don't know, man. Where are the buttons? Where to whisper? Here you go. Have a link there, Mari, and then I've found you, Uchu. You get a link as well. Whisper, whisper, whisper. I whispered links. It was me. I don't think it was me. The thing is, I don't think it was. I think you lie. I think you lie, LK. You tell no truth. Truthless. No truths. Okay. So I got that taken care of. I should now be able to, since I've fixed that. Let's see. Do I have anybody I'm following that I can raid into? The answer is no. So we're going to look for ArtFight participants. ArtFight. People that are, well, hang on. So there might also be somebody in a community I'm already in that I can also raid into that might be doing ArtFight. So let's see who I got. Let's see who I got, because I have a few connections I can reach out to. Let's see. We have over here in Joey's server. There are a few people that are online, but none of them seem to be streaming. It seems like I'm the only one that is streaming. So, nobody there. We're going to then go to Toast's server. Toast has a lot of people. I don't think anybody there is live either. So we might just go to the art tab on Twitch and go raid somebody there. ArtFight. Nope. Don't click on something random. Don't click on something random. I just want to see. Okay. Just look at the word ArtFight. Live channels tagged with ArtFight. Who looks really cool? There are so many great looking artists here. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, he has 41 viewers for a reason. That is amazing art. I could not raid Point Crow if I wanted. We've already tried that. As funny as it would be, we know that wouldn't work. Here, I'm gonna do viewers low to high. Because there's some really good artists out there. They have a lot of viewers, so I don't necessarily want to. Aw, this looks fun. Yeah. There's so many great. How are some of these people have this? How do they draw this well and only have one viewer? How does that happen? /Gen Q. How does that happen? The art is amazing. What? How? This isn't fair. Oh, there's so many options. There are actually so many options. Oh, gee whiz. Let's see. Team Tragedy? Phooey. Imagine Team Tragedy. Blah, blah, blah. Who even likes Team Tragedy? Ugh. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to narrow it down. There's some really good artists in here. Damn. Let's go say hi to... This one looks cute. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah. Gosh, there's so many great artists here. This isn't fair. This just isn't fair. Yep, I'm just pulling the trigger. We're gonna go raid somebody. I'll have plenty of opportunities this month. It'll be good. We'll be good. So I'm gonna grab this. So I get the name. So we're gonna go say hi to how do I pronounce this? How do I pronounce this? /raid Zimizoro? Get in the car. You guys are gonna get in the car. We're gonna go say hi to Zim. We're gonna go say hi to them. They are an English Spanish artist, actually. And they have some really cool looking art. And they have like whole references and really cute model. I like it. It's really cute. So you're gonna get in the car. We're gonna go say hi. And you guys are gonna represent us well. You're gonna make sure we look okay. Especially since I think they primarily speak Spanish. So we're gonna behave ourselves and we're gonna be nice. And everybody's gonna have a good time. Okay? Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. We have some amazing artists here, and I'm so glad to have everybody join me. We'll be streaming again tomorrow, 2 to 6 EST. It'll be more Overwatch. I look forward to seeing you guys. So, get in the car. We're going to go. And seeing as how I don't have much else to say, without further ado, as always, have a nice night. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining me. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Bye, Oju. Bye, Mari. Bye, LK. Bye, all the lurkers. Love each and every one of you. Get out of here. Go on. Go. Kick rocks. We're going to go say hi. We're going to go say hi. I don't know how to pronounce her name. We're going to go say hi. Bye. Bye, 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 everybody. Thank you. Bye. Bye now. We're leaving. The car's going. It pulls away. The car's pulling away. Bye.